not stock full of marbles. Literally, just take a handful of frozen marbles and roll them into their bed. As soon as it makes contact with the
That
surface,
is evil. Oh, I mean, yeah, that would wake someone up, but wow, that is evil.
no,
No.
literally, I was given that as a thing for like I think it was actually one of my teachers in high school. I was telling them like, "Hey, I'm having issues just like getting up and staying awake." It's like, why don't you just go ahead and do that? It's like, and then I went into the whole device apparatus of like it goes at a specific time and just drops them on my bed
Is that
to
how
wake me
you
up.
set an alarm each day?
No, that's not how I set an alarm each day. That was how I was planning on setting up an alarm each day.
Honey, you forgot to put the marbles in the freezer.
That would
I
probably
Where's my
happen at
frozen
some point, yeah.
marbles?
Honey, I'm sorry, but I accidentally woke up the kids with with frozen nitrogen
Nah,
marbles. You know, we're probably gonna lose custody at this point. I'm sorry.
no. It's not nitrogen froze. It's literally just put them in the freezer and make them uber cold. That's literally all it was.
Sorry, I wanted to wake up our baby, but we ran out of marbles, so I used a rat.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
we're immediately
Let's
digressing.
let's digress into some side quest. Keat, what happened last week?
Well, so you know how we lost a character?
Yes.
2 weeks
Well,
ago, yes.
yeah, well, last week, Ringo had a bit of a bad day.
Dude, I didn't tell you this last week, but you survived by 1 point off your AC twice in a row.
And
I
then
was
we're almost double tapped until I saved your ass.
No, that's what I'm talking
I
about. Like, the guy missed by one each time.
I was at 1 point of health that entire game and was down like 3 times.
Yep. And had to heroic defiance twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd probably be great if I opened up the Roll20. Hold on.
Yes, that would be pretty good. That would be. I
That
would
would
very
probably
much.
be great. Let me do that.
Yep.
Let me restore my tabs.
I'm a
I
little goofy
probably
today
still
because
have
I
it
thought I
open.
wasn't going to be able to join today because my internet said fuck you.
Yes.
And yeah,
Obviously,
after I
still
sent you the
on-
message that, hey, I'm probably not going to be able to join, and then I'm
Oh,
shit talking at the
wait.
set,
I should
it
have.
comes back.
I should have done this. Sorry. It's been a while since you all have been at one table together, so let's go down the list. Hello, Carl.
Hi.
Hello, Doth.
I don't know who you are. Who are you people?
Yeah, it's been a while. Good to see you again, Doth.
Yeah,
Hello, Keat.
totally.
hi, there are many things I could say, but I'm choosing not to.
Yeah. Hello, Will.
Mm.
Hello, Echo. Oh, Meme didn't echo
hello.
that time. Oh,
Echo.
okay. Hello, Meme Name.
What's up?
Is the screen black for anyone else currently?
Oh, yeah, no,
Morning.
dynamic lighting's on at the moment. I
Just
will
gonna-
open that up in just a second when I am sure that we are getting to this point, but there's something else I have planned at the moment. And I think I said this, but I'm just going back to where I think I left off. Hello, Silver.
Hello.
And hello, Lewis.
Hello there. I'm playing Reeve, the robot guy.
Please
You'll
do
like
not
him.
place yourself randomly on the black space and expect something to happen.
But I wanted to.
I'm aware. So, as you were saying, you guys cleared Chapter 1 last week at nearly the cost of Ringo's life. Which would have put the total body count up to 3.
I literally had to run away.
Brave Sir Robining is always an option.
There was a ghost. We hid in a storeroom. bad idea. There was a ghost. It flew through the floor.
Yes.
Poltergeists do that shit. Matt told me last night. What the f were you thinking?
Well, they didn't know there was a poltergeist. They got jumped.
Oh.
They
Okay,
triggered
just
one
merely
fight,
dispatched
then
the
triggered
car.
all the rest of them in succession.
The fact
We-
is, everything.
Okay, so
but
you
Ghost
Scooby Dooed this
was,
shit. Okay.
in a bad
They're
position
always
to
dead.
fight us. So
We just went into a small room, fought a few people. Things escalated until we would find the entire map at once, plus post.
Pretty much.
That technically was on the map too, just in a different room. But
Undid.
what happened? What else happened last week other than your character almost dying?
We were almost killed by an angry mob.
Okay, that's
I
true.
managed
What?
to track him down along with the rest of the party.
Yes.
I made the important point of mentioning that Serenites aren't supposed to summon undead with a religion check.
Yeah, that's true. But the people are like, oh yes, they aren't supposed to do that. Do you have proof they did that? Well, no. Technically, the poltergeist is dead and taken care of. Ah, isn't that convenient?
A likely story, Your Honor.
I mean, if you were a paladin and not a redeemer, it would have been much easier for that to be a very clear thing. But technically, you're not a Serenite, and non-Serenite redeemers can very much lie. So
I mean, I'm a good aligned harvest champion, so
that's true. I'm not
I
saying you
carry the
did.
holy symbol.
Yes. I'm not
Nice.
saying you did. It's just one of those things where, you know, when you have the wool pulled over your eye so long, you're gonna keep seeing the wool colored, the colored wool. You know.
What?
I combine the phrases "dyed in the wool" and "wool over your eyes."
Well, look, let's not throw glass houses, okay?
Yeah, I've heard all these things before.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah. So what else happened?
That's it.
That is not it.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
You,
And if
you,
I
you
said that-
actually took notes. Another thing I would like to point you all out, and I'm going to move this to a part of the chat that isn't a pain to get through. Copy link. Putting it in the voice chat text.
Also,
But
I went to a
SAS
wedding last
has
week.
invited
Yes,
you
I
all
wasn't there.
to a combined notes document.
Good.
Nice.
The cultist escaped as well. We were sloppy, so yeah.
People
Yes.
actually taking notes. What the fuck happened to this group when I've been gone? What is this shit?
I mean,
Oh,
not much
Or
has
the people.
changed. They just started taking notes.
Yeah, I don't know. This is imposters. I don't know.
So if everyone would do me
Don't
another
you worry,
favor
I've never
and jump
taken a
into
note
the combined
before.
notes page.
I'm pretty sure you weren't literate. Box boy.
No. That was Gavilan. Gavilan wasn't literate. This one is. There's a difference.
sure.
I mean, this one is literate. He's written books.
Yeah. Exactly the point. This one is literate. Gavilan was the one that wasn't.
Anyways,
It's been a long while.
so what else happened is you learned Ringo likes mud baths instinctively. And you learned that something about a robot made to spout poetry and people being kidnapped.
Wow.
By the way, I actually did find art for the missing Tinkerer, so congratulations. It's just for some reason or another, they put the wrong art in the thing there. So here is Dia.
Diogenes. Okay.
And let's see, who is currently in the notes section? Anonymous Koala. Yeah, so if you guys would do me a favor and jump into that combined notes document so that you guys can note anything down you think might be useful.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Mario.
Let's try spinning. That's a good trick.
Do the backwards long jump.
No, don't backflip long jump. That'll just end you in frickin' trouble.
So, how many of you are in the
Talking
thing I
first.
posted in voice chat text? Just curious.
Not right now. I'm currently
There
trying
it
to
is.
see if I have access to things.
Oh, I'm in the I'm not in the Google thing. That'll slow my thing down. I'll run that on my computer real quick. Is that going to be the notes?
Yeah,
For
that
now?
Google thing is the combined notes for this campaign.
All right, I'll give that a look then.
Oh, another thing happened. The Crimson Scourge knocked around that android that you guys made and wrote "You're next" on it.
You're next. Cool.
Not even you are, like, proper grammar. This guy is well studied.
Oh, what a disappointment. Such a sad day.
Speaking of which, it's been a while since you guys have seen Chi.
She. Oh
Wonder
no.
where they've been. Maybe
Oh,
you guys should go look for them before the sun sets.
I found her in a room. She choked to death on a sandwich.
No, buddy, she's not in camp.
That'd be funny though. Just choked to death on a sandwich. What a way to go.
Oh, if only their head was ripped off.
Nope. You guys haven't made an attempt to find your ally, please. Don't
right, I
jump to
should probably-
conclusions before you make a check.
I'm gonna jump to conclusions. I'm gonna do it.
Survival
good.
or diplomacy, or if you have a feat, or society. There we go.
Hold on, I think I have one. Let me find my sheet.
I severely hope
Yeah.
this is at the very least a healer.
So, you guys have found out that two people have been missing for a
What are we all
while.
doing?
Stella Kaisar and your good healer Chi have both been away from camp for a bit. Stella being the investigator who is supposed to help you with finding the traitor, Chi being your good witch healer, and Buzz and Ringo. You do stumble across the two of them lying face down in an alleyway, bleeding profusely.
Huh?
What
That's what
are
they get
you?
for lying.
Well, I roll to vomit.
You don't have to roll for that. What are you doing after you vomit?
I vomit.
What are you
Then
do-
I rolled to pick out a tiny umbrella and shield myself from the vomit.
does he succeed? Reflex check.
he doesn't. He doesn't need to roll for that. Like,
Roll reflex. Be there.
well,
I will
first of
roll
all,
your
what are you
reflex
guys
check.
doing about the people who are dying that are your friends?
Oh, dying! I thought they were already dead.
Yeah, there's people
No,
dying.
I said profusely bleeding. You don't bleed after you are dead.
Well, you typically don't lay face down in that way if you're not already dead.
I mean, to be fair,
Well,
there is
GM, lay on hands.
lay on hands on which one of the two people.
Who's down?
Chi and an NPC ally of yours known as Stella Caesar.
Well, I could get angry and start swinging on him, give him some positive, but I think I might do more damage than I hurt them more than I help them.
Let's see. I'll go with the NPC because they're probably plot relevant.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm not medically trained.
Don't you have a healing spell too?
No.
Yeah, I
Psychic.
actually do. I'll use that right afterwards.
Okay. So the NPC does not come to. Chi does, coughing up a bit of blood as they manage to turn themselves over at the very least. You might be able to make me a medicine check on Miss Kaiser.
Do I even have medicine trained? That's probably somebody else's purview.
Well,
Let's
who
ask
is it?
she.
Well, that
Hey,
would
yeah,
be hard for
she-
them to do because they're still barely conscious. Are they the only person trained in medicine?
I
don't
swear
know.
to God, if I'm the only person trained in medicine, we got problems, boys.
Okay, look, guys, it's a DC 10 check. Just roll it.
Hold on a
Woo!
second.
Why was I the
Not a D20 check.
Where? Oh, there's my
Ringo, they
character.
don't have a heartbeat.
Oh, good. Oh, he
Uh-oh.
did. Oh, no. Oh, he did.
And then,
Oh, gods.
I believe I talked with you. Talked with you a little bit about this, Carl. But do you remember what
Yes, I know.
sort of happened, or would you like me to send you a DM with what happened?
No, I remember.
Oh,
most
well,
of
let's
it,
try and do
but,
something.
in this particular scenario, no, I don't remember. I know what's probably going to happen afterwards, but double check maybe.
Oh, well, let's drag him to the temple.
Yeah, you notice it's incredibly hard to pick them up, as if they're trying to resist being moved from the alleyway.
I thought they were dead.
Give me just a second to send them to this DM.
And then we will continue with the mayhem, because this is definitely mayhem worthy. Do not switch devices. Go all the way down to the back. Or at the bottom here. Okay. I'm getting annoyed by my iPad. You silence. Thank
Okay, Carl, there's the situation I just sent you.
Oh.
So read it out very carefully. Listen to what I said in the middle of that, and go from there. You have a second to role play out something.
Yeah.
There's another thing. You have about a 2,000 word budget.
2,000 word budget.
Yes.
My 2,000 word budget is literally just me. Okay, who's the most competent looking person here? Because I would think it'd be Lewis's character.
Probably.
Yeah. I would.
One second. I've got to close a door.
Yes, the basement door. Yes. Lewis is there. Just double
Yeah.
check. Okay,
I
cool.
was logging for a sec.
Yeah, just double check and make sure you're here because you're about to be called.
I literally did not hold session last night because there was a loud party going on upstairs. There's a loud party going on upstairs today.
Sass is here.
Hello, Sass. Hey, Sass's character is also competent. Will anyone want to catch up to Sass as what's going on right now?
TCG is dead.
Why do I have a sense that there's something that's messed up?
Hey, you remember the Crimson Scourge you pissed off?
You mean my previous character pissed off?
Yup.
Yeah. Well, what's happening now? Also, everyone look at the freaking document that I made.
Yes.
You do it.
Yes,
The note
please get on the
document,
document.
Yes. I'll get on it in a moment.
AWOL is not necessarily the perfect term for it, but I will allow it.
What did Mr. Scourge Crimson do?
Well, Stella and Chi went missing after, the android got dropped off by someone or another with the "You're next" on it.
Oh dear.
And now you've found them. Stella's dead.
Stella's dead.
She
Oh, dear.
was bleeding out, still technically bleeding, but also seems sort of glued to the ground.
And wow, this is just now. Crap.
This is,
holy-
yep, beginning of the session, yep.
All right.
So, Carl, would you like to say some words about what happened?
Okay, first off, one,
Adlib, you have full permission to explain what
yeah,
happened.
no. What I want to know first is who is or what the name assassin Lewis's character.
I'm Jiroku.
You
Okay,
have
Jiroku
Zeroku and Reeve are the competent people.
Okay,
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna call Jiroku and Reeve over.
My character's competent at least.
Hello there.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm called over.
Yes, you're called over by the person who's currently pinned to the ground. And ad-libbing, can I just do this above table? Because it's probably easier if I just try to do it above
Right.
table.
I mean, you don't really do a different voice for Chi, so do you need to do it above
Not-
table?
I would at least do the coughing up blood and everything, but it'd probably get lost in translation if I tried that. So
Needs a tailor.
Roleplay it, please. Hey,
fine.
you were the one asking
Fine.
for a distraction.
I've been distracted.
You have been distracted. Take my healing scroll. Take the healing scrolls and run. The Crimson Scourge assaulted us when we tried to confront him. He cast some sort of spell, and I don't think either of us are getting out alive, but you guys can.
We're not gonna leave people behind.
Do you want to get blown up with half a C block?
And at that moment, that is the trigger. I need
We're not
everyone
leave
to
people
roll
behind.
me, well, everyone except for Dot's character, to roll me both a reflex and a will save.
I just got on the sheet.
Well,
The
if
map.
you want to
The,
do
the
that,
roll
man.
20.
Did I ever get a chance to heal?
What is with a tendency to freaking
Gonna
bomb people?
hero point my will save.
What
Matt?
is-
No, Carl wanted to play a new character, and this sets you up on one of the mysteries pretty hard, so.
I'm gonna hero point that will save. I have a bonus to saves against fear, but I'm gonna hero point it.
Oh,
anyway
it's not a
because
fear
it's-
effect.
Matt, did I get a chance to heal?
Yeah, that wasn't going
what
to save
kind of
them at the
effect
end of the
is it?
day. Well,
What?
first of all, let me roll those d6 for that fire damage.
Uh-oh.
Did I get to heal?
That's d4s. 1 second. Healing them is not going to save them, buddy. The explosion they're about to subject. The explosion.
What I'm asking-
Go ahead.
Did I ever get a chance to heal from last session?
Yes, you guys would be coming
Oh.
into this part with full health.
Now probably half.
By
or
the
lower.
way, DC. Let me pull up the Crimson Scourge's DC very quickly. It's important.
Oh god, it's like 20 something. I know.
Damn it.
I know for sure.
Winning them.
There's no way it's not 20 something.
Well, it's a CR10 thing, so I think we're looking at something a bit more than 20 something.
Yeah, I know, like high 20s.
Oh, I technically haven't applied it yet. 28.
Yep, high 20s.
So if you fail that 28, you
Well.
take 19 damage, and if you fail that 28 on the will save, you start hearing ticking in your brain. Tick,
Oh, that's
tick, tick. Some of you who played the original Shadow of Corleone might remember this.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Hey, wait. Is it a motion effect?
No, it is not.
Oh,
Is
the
it-
will save?
Is the
Nah.
reflex save 19 damage again?
If you fail the
Don't
reflexes,
worry,
rank
it'll
you
go
damage.
away after this next set of rolls. But I need a reflex save. Just one from everyone.
What's that?
He did.
I know, I'm
What
asking
do
for
you
another
need?
one. The
Oh, fuck.
You guys seem to have
I
forgotten
succeeded
about
my
it all.
first one. Do I need to make another?
Technically, if you succeeded the last reflex save, you do not. Well, technically, it's not you who's blowing up again. But,
God damn it.
yeah. So, those of you who played original Shadow of Corleone might remember a bit of a spell called Living Bomb.
Oh
Yay.
god.
So, I succeeded my reflex save with a 28 total. I hear the ticking because I failed the will save. I remember the last person who blew up because I was conscious through it, and I start to run like hell.
Okay.
What's that?
I followed the interdimensional
I
dude.
scream out, "Run!" Like breaking the
Okay,
whole
yeah,
robot
right.
thing. My character's being
I'm
manually controlled
sorry,
now,
I'm leaving
and
behind.
sprint.
So, like, you guys choose to spread, in which case that
I
probably
take the-
wouldn't do too much damage. We'll just say you guys are getting off easy with an 8 on this next one, unless you succeed, where you'll take nothing.
I'm gonna.
But
I'm
I
gonna
will
take the-
say that as you guys split up to try and cover, more ground and be separated from each other, you hear even more explosions going off around you, and you realize that that was this guy's ploy. You have accidentally, due to trying to look for an ally, make sure you don't leave anyone behind, created a situation in which all of you could have died, and now an entire portion of the city has had multiple explosions gone off. And even
What is
more are
all
on the
these
way.
explosions?
Robin,
How do we
Robin,
stop these explosions?
Robin.
And when you finally get done with the chaos, you're good people, you would of course help with putting out the fires, treating the people who aren't quite dead yet. We'll say that takes you about 4 to 5 hours to get everything calm. You get back, you see Stella's body, and you see Chi-Chi-Chi's guts and body just exploded all over the place. And writing in Chi-Chi-Chi's blood in particular saying, "This is not over."
Well, now.
And
Great.
another
That's a great way to start off.
and I would like to point out there's a coded message right next to it.
What does the code look like?
Your characters wouldn't have any idea about this code looking similar to something your other group of characters definitely would remember.
Okay, okay.
In
You
fact,
mentioned code.
yes, it is technically decipherable with society.
I could roll that.
Yeah. But, of course, you guys can ask Vazo about anything like that. There's other coders if you guys fail. Reeve, this looks like a particular set of coding that your other friend, who encouraged you to come here and join this group to get some work done, he told you this code is something particularly used by students of Alexstrasza Toledo. And Alexstrasza herself.
I don't know who she is at all.
Well, technically, in order to find out who that is, that's a DC 14 flat check. Because they're famous.
I don't know who that is. Okay, she's popular. I might know who she is.
You have Legendary Magus as a title. You're definitely being written in books. Technically, a society check would work too. Zeroku, you do know who Alexstrasza Toledo is. In particular, the person who founded your organization is a student of that person.
My organization? Oh, Matt. Yeah.
Guess if I were to roll, would I get anything with this either? Or...
You can make a bardic lore check. You might even be able to tell what it says.
Bard lore. We love
Why
bard
does-
lore in this household.
Zeroku knows that Matt's a student, but he does.
Holy
Oh!
shit.
He still doesn't know
Marcel,
anything about-
that coded message is small, but very long. Like small writing, very long. And it is literally a declared warning about how, for the benefit of students of Alexstrasza Toledo, and the man you are disgracing by your unit's performance, the Crimson Scourge is particularly going to target you and destroy this terminal generation, whether it be his death that causes it, or whether he'll survive every part of it. You are a disgrace to the Alexstrasza and her students, and he is putting an end to it.
How does she know that? Can she even read?
Bullshit.
It's called Bardic lore is so freaking
It's
verse.
actually a mixture of Bardic lore and her past being a member of the spirit world.
Do we actually know that in character though?
Well, Zeroku would.
I was more like, how can
I know about her being her student, the spirit world, and that.
I will also say another thing, Marcel. As you're looking at it, your right eye has a little sigil appear on it, so that's sort of how you piece it together. Now, I will give people a perception check to see that, because that's...
Wow, Marcel, how are you able to read that?
I do have a picture for you.
Not only do you beat me in my arm wrestling competition, you also are able to read this undecipherable code.
Sus.
I love how I just casually ask, "Hey, can I roll just for the hell of it?" Rolls a fucking nat 20. Okay, I guess I'm here.
You told me a bit about your prior history.
What was the society DC for that, by the way?
DC 20 society check. Bardic lore is actually somewhat specific towards this. So that's why that is a crit success in a couple of ways.
What did you say, Silver?
I was just saying that we actually didn't get to complete all of that last time, but I'm supposing we'll try to maybe figure something out with that.
Abruptly interrupted last time when I tried asking about your past.
Yeah.
But now this intrigues me. You know all of this.
You know, that, and I did also just DM Matt about asking about it.
Yeah, so
because I just remembered about it.
In particular, if anyone were to get a DC 19, I see we have a DC 19 check, you would see her eye, whatever color it actually is, having a particular sigil on it. And let me just show you what that is.
I'm not going to remember this sigil, but I will try my hardest.
I will point out, high-ranking members of the spirit world that you run into other campaigns always have that in their eye.
It does. By the time that before we were abruptly interrupted, Marcel did tell Zeroku about her being in the spirit world, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm trying.
Marcel is a Uchiha.
Oh,
no, it's not the Sharingan. I will save this image because it might actually be fun to show people.
Is it me or is my screen black and no one else?
No, that's because they're.
I haven't opened up that map yet because I'm not entirely sure we're going to that today.
Okay, all right.
I.e., we're saving it for next week just in case.
Note in the Finding Artist document. Marcel can read.
Wait, is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Impossible. Really? A bard that can read?
No.
I know, shocking, isn't it?
A bard that can read.
What's next?
Gablon would be baffled.
This is what. So, for those of you who did not take a look at the voice chat tech, that is a spirit world eye. I have not gone into what all of Preya's abilities are, because technically that's a boss fight later on that I don't want you to have knowledge on.
Wow, look at that. Noticed. Zeroku notices. And no one else noticed. Wicked. Neat eye there, Marcel.
So
Does Oroku know this is Spirit World, the eye in particular, or does he not know what it is?
that would be a DC 14 flat check.
Yeah, I love how nobody else did a roll.
And if you get a nat 20 on a society check, you might actually be able to get a bit of info on what else that thing can do other than decode languages.
It's gonna be very hard to get this society check. Let's get this.
We're trying to bait people into doing rolls because nobody else is rolling.
I kind of can't. I'm kind of, on the wall.
I thought this was a
I know.
I thought
So Zoroku, you actually crit. To be fair, Zoroku and Ringo did crit fail. So you guys get false information about what that eye can do, which may or may not actually hold some sliver of truth in it. So, Zoroku, they call that the Eye of the Devil. And the eye is particularly known for being able to steal people's unique aspects, including up to their soul.
Oh, so it is a Sharingan.
You were able to beat me in a competition. You were able to beat me because of that eye. Ah!
And Ringo, you learn that this thing can't really do. So actually, no, I'll give you. I will give you something. I realize that DC is a bit too high for just a low-level variant of it. So, Ringo, you will actually get a true piece of information. It's not overly specific. There are only certain abilities that can and cannot be copied. And most of the abilities that can or cannot be copied by the by the Spirit Eye are abilities that apply to mostly core classes. So, barbarians, rangers, those type of things, and core spells.
Well, jokes on myself, I don't have any chakra.
I will also point out another thing about those, and that is they pickpocket not the ability itself, and then they have to supply the energy for it themselves. They pickpocket all of the ability and all of the energy they need to use it from you. A well-trained version of this can literally be a deadly weapon on its own.
I'm gonna look at this from the false information I get. Zoroku is given. He's gonna be like, "Wow, you're a cheater. You cheated on me in that arm competition.
I love
like double bad. I hate you now. Wow, holy crap!"
Famously ripping off of the media. It's my favorite creativity.
So when you finally get back to camp, you see one of the people who was passed out from one of those explosions, a Gloma, far away from home, as well as a upstanding member of the community, a rat folk who has decided to try and come help you guys seal off any negative aspects you might have accidentally caused with the people.
How many deaths is this now, Matt?
Well, we have 3 player character deaths, a 4th NPC death, and then we aren't counting the civilians for all of your sake.
Oh my god.
Because to be fair, that amount of deaths actually notched the Crimson Scourge from lawful evil to neutral. Because, holy shit! That is a far amount of terrorism that guy's done.
So he's now lawful neutral.
Wait, why is he neutral now? He killed a bunch of people.
Neutral evil.
Neutral evil. Because that was not lawful, that was very chaotic.
We like to do more war crimes at this table.
He likes to commit war crimes, so he's a bit of a neutral evil guy.
You also find out a couple more aspects about him, including the fact he has his own little private, you might call them bandits, he would call them a freedom fighter organization. Actually, you might call them terrorists. He would call himself a freedom fighter.
Oh great, we have communists now.
He is the Red Scourge.
The Crimson Scourge.
Communism detected on American soil.
So, I have opened up the door for you guys to introduce your characters.
Mm-hmm.
And
To who?
Vazo,
Dang it,
to
I
the
still
rest
don't
of
have
you,
artwork
Vazo,
emotes in progress.
Vazo introduces the one of you that's currently completely mentally awake. Because the Gloma right now is not entirely up, because that explosion hit them hard. They look, at the very least, mildly concussed. The kind of mildly concussed that Tua was last year when he stayed in that game. Kind of concussed.
Okay, I know what you mean, but no one else knows what you mean.
So in other words, this is the level of concussion where he should not be standing, but he can keep standing, and thus he's like treated as if he's fine and mildly concussed.
Always wobble. The person who gets that sort of concussion is wobbling when they try to stand and walk, so they have to lie down.
Yeah.
That's
So, but in particular, Vazo points to the rat folk and is like, "This is a respected member of the community. I'm sorry, you just came in to help us with this. We appreciate the assistance, but what is your name again?"
Call me Rawl. I'd be more than happy to help out these people that clearly need guidance. These people are very good at what they're doing. Seems.
Yeah. Yes. They do need some work. I will say one thing in particular about them, and that is that I don't think anyone really would have known how to react in that situation, because from what Vazo can tell, that is not that is a new thing that they just got attacked with.
Been around as long as I have. You get kind of used to these things happening. It's not that weird. It's not that weird.
Well, to be fair, Vazo did do a bit of digging into such a spell's existence, and found out no such spell existed before this day.
Oh, great. More new magic. This is really fun to deal with. Really fun.
Not all new magic is used in destructive matters, but it seems there's more to it. And Vazo is pacing around and he says, "The writing on the wall that has been reported to me does look like, it looks like something Boss would write, which means probably another student of his mentor that is behind all the attacks."
Look, my friend, I get it. Just relax. You saw a big explosion. Things are happening.
The explosions have fortunately found a stopping point. Unfortunately, the best way to deal with them is to bunch up and not let it spread to other people. However, partly Vazo thinks the spell is imperfect and it's not going to end up doing that if used in the middle of combat. However, trap like that going off does not look good. So, introducing Raul. He will be watching over you and helping you deal with the people he's so well acquainted with.
Oh, definitely. I'll cook for you guys in the morning. I can take care of everything you guys need.
Greetings! Would you like to do an arm wrestle?
Yes, hello. It's nice to meet a fellow member of the Earth.
You challenge everybody to an arm wrestle. You even challenged me as soon as I walked in the door.
I think I'm good, my friend. You would break me to bits. You can kind of see from my weak.
What do you mean, cheater? What'd I do?
Well, it's nice to meet another man of culture.
Well, yes. It is nice to meet you guys.
On the plus side, I have 2 articles for you, and one of them actually paints you in a good light. Well, tries to paint us in a good light. Doesn't really talk about you. Hopefully that can change, but this, of course, is the article that is responsible to Ringo's interview with the journalist. She will be back for more interviews. So,
a journalist?
And then the other one is actually a member of a usually not a fan of our organization, the Free World Press.
Ah, what did they write about us?
Well, why don't one of you read aloud one and one of you read aloud the other?
Okay.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself yet.
Oh, of course. You guys can take a second to introduce yourselves to everyone.
Hi there. You can call me Reeve. Well, I'm Reeve. This robot doesn't really have a name. I mostly remotely pilot it or leave it to AI while I am remotely piloting it now due to present circumstances. Most of the time, an AI script is just running this thing, so if it sounds disjointed, you know why.
Fascinating.
But don't worry. This shell is very strong, very capable, and comes with lovely healing abilities thanks to the Harvest Cleric Scotty. So,
Can I?
you can count on me to protect you.
Oh, let me see the integrity of that thing right there, and a little crafting 24. I don't know.
Yes, it is yes. It's so well crafted. It looks like an android, which is an actual race of creature. So, yeah, no, this is very advanced technology, and you're sort of curious as to, how much he's hiding the ball or what's going on. But he seems trustworthy enough.
He hasn't tried to blow any of us up yet.
Oh
so
yeah,
I
and
think I'm fine with that.
he looks relatively small in a frame of like 5'8" and like 140 pounds, but the gigantic
Still
fucking horse
towering
that
over me,
he's
my
carrying is like 1.5 feet taller than him.
But you are already towering over me. I'm a rat folk.
So I think we've had everyone be introduced to the rat folk, aside from characters that may or may not. Well, meme name, I don't think we have had it. Will's character is a murder hobo, and I'm not sure how well he would introduce himself. And I don't think Silver's introduced herself.
I'm Ringo, by the way.
But he's not a murder hobo.
Me. I'm Juroku. I am a
I'm not randomly killing NPCs.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
No.
So, Buzz, you want to introduce yourself? Looks like they're on mute. Silver, you want to introduce yourself very quickly? You want to introduce yourself in character to the new rat folk?
Mm-hmm.
You got our meme name. Why don't you go first? You just see a little bee yell rat and then buzz off further into the air.
Wow.
Oh, do we have insect races now?
Well, technically he's a sprite, and one of their things can be
oh,
like
it's
a little...
pixie. It's like a pixie. It's a pixie
Yep.
thing. Okay. That's pretty cool.
I have to jump back into Keith's hat.
You see
I
all
was gonna say
these
correction.
interesting
Correction. He's not a pixie. He's a bixie. He's a bee pixie.
Oh, those are fascinating. I might have some honey on
And
them.
he's a lawyer.
Yeah,
Oh my
yes, he's also a lawyer.
I might just like clicking things.
We have to rely our giant lives into this tiny thing's hands.
Oh my god, Buzz, I did not know that.
I am a ranger. I'm very familiar with bees and their necessity to a beautiful world we have.
I did not know you held beliefs, Buzz. I'm kind of sad.
Let me turn up meme names volume.
It'll be fine, my friend. Soon enough, we'll be good enough friends. We have plenty of time.
Are you coming on to me again?
He's just very nice.
My god.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Marcel.
Nice yeah, right.
Marcel, you can now introduce yourself.
Yeah, she just kind of comes up like, I don't think I've ever seen a rat folk before. At least I don't remember.
Do you have like a bad memory or something, my friend?
I'm
Technically,
sure,
you are
honestly.
an amnesiac, and you don't have everything back, just most of it.
Well,
yeah.
If you want a guide to the wonderful world of the Ysoki, I am here for you.
Okay,
All
hero
right.
point. You actually found out what the true name of the rat folk are. I'm giving you a hero point for that. Most people would not go through that hoop.
It's right here on the thing, and I've been trying to get on this. Usually with rat folk, I'm used to people with rat folk being these conniving, backstabby little shits. And to find something that has them celebrate the family sort of stuff.
I think of this.
Interesting.
So, and the Gloma, if you feel free to chime in, you might not have art, but you might be able to describe yourself.
That's the thing. I actually left most of the physical description to the artist.
Well,
So
just go with the basic Gloma description for it. Like, they've got that beautiful face that looks like it was hit in the head with a shovel, you know?
it looks like it was hit with a shovel. Yeah, no, that's straight up chitin, dude. Just saying.
So Glomas look horrifying, but they're not actually like monsters. They just look like it. I'll find a picture for a Gloma very quickly.
Yeah, just to show to everybody. Yeah, no, Galomas, believe it or not, are actually quite scared of everybody. So when they actually like come to, they will actually back the hell away from all you and hide in a corner.
Nah.
Look out! It's glaucoma.
If something spoke to you in your own language, how would you feel about that, Carl?
Potentially friend of my people, maybe more likely going to trust someone who can actually speak my language and only speak by in a actually like one-on-one conversation kind of thing if need be, or if anybody else has it.
Vazo says to you in your own language, "Relax. We mean no harm. We have come to help." He also says, "That is as much as I know in your language. So if you know Common, that would be beneficial."
Just blink, and you'll add. Okay, so Matt, if you have that picture, just to give a little idea, you'll see from the top eye to the bottom eye, just basically a series of just closing as like slow blinks.
So I know
this is a stock picture of a Gloma.
Yeah, they're pretty fuck ugly.
That's our party member.
Yes.
Yeah. Kill it. Kill it.
First of all, you are a good character.
That's like if the Predator and
also,
Alien
technically,
had a
your people are allies of these people. So
the Glomas are allies.
Grippleys and Gloma do get along quite well, if I'm remembering correctly.
What would I need to
No, actually, they're straight up like. I actually read it. It's like they are literally afraid of anyone who has two eyes because apparently, due to their lore here, for those who do not know, only Glomas and others who were in hiding were spared. Yet Glomas began to be hunted now by two-eyed people who were hungry to take the eyes of the Gloma to replace what they had lost. This actually sums up the Gloma's mentality to be exposed.
Hold on. Are you saying that Gloma eyes work like Sharingan and Naruto, where they're basically light bulbs?
Actually, believe it or not, a little bit, I think.
Oh my god.
Hang on. So here's the physical description. I'm just going to read the stock description for now. Next session, I should have the artwork, so I'll do a more detailed description then. Physical description. Glomas are humanoids with rough skin that range in color from warm brown to ebony, although sickly gray and white individuals with albinism are not uncommon. Their fingers and feet are coated in a thin layer of chitin. A Gloma's face is an oblong wedge made of smooth chitin. Yeah. Almost resembling a wooden mask. Protruding from this face are 8 gelatinous shining eyes. The Gloma's mouth and jaw are located beneath their faceplate, and a bony crest juts out from the top of their visage. The back of Gloma's head and neck are coated in black hair that is filled with thousands of tiny peering eyes. These eyes tend to glow and squirm as they look around, a unsettling sight for most.
Oh,
End of
I just wanna
description.
I wanna give you a heads up. It's not chitin, it's chitin. Chitinous.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Why do they
Says-
look so intimidating?
All I
Well,
can
it's supposed to be an inversion of that.
Be in
what would I
hiding.
need
Why
to-
do they look intimidating? Good question.
They're just born that way.
Good question. Actually,
what-
believe it or not, that's also explained. Let me actually see a thing just for you above table to know why they.
UGLY ugly.
Yeah, no.
UGLY, they ain't got no alibi. They're ugly.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. There's that. I know it's in there.
There we go.
Yes,
All I can
name
say-
and all that.
It's a
I
good-
actually
What?
didn't. Wait, Louis? What Louis?
You put-
Oh, on the title of the thing the other day. Yes, I did. To be fair, that's how you told me to spell it.
I can say an S, but okay.
You actually, to be fair, we didn't have that recorded, but I thought I heard an S because I said, oh, like St. Louis.
Anyway, it's a good thing these things went into hiding. I would have hunted it too.
Yeah, no. Basically, yeah, actually, it's under the name section. Among other people, Gloma tend to use names that are intended to be intimidating, taking elements and sounds from Anglo Necril and words from local languages that seem to cause strong
Speak
reactions.
Necrol? That's
Yeah, they
kinda
can
bananas.
speak. Yeah, they can speak Necril. They
So
can.
Gloma
I-
are literally
personally
hunted by other things. So they basically, I guess the scary ones survive more often. That would
Yeah,
actually
it's literally the more scary you are, the more likely you are to get laid. Apparently, yes.
Ah.
Yeah, because the more scary you are, the more likely people are not going to try to hunt you, and therefore
Apparently, you
you're
have chosen a perfect
prime material.
character for this month of the year.
Yes.
So what would
I mean, I'm
need to-
technically playing a sock puppet modified by a Gluma.
My character is literally a robot
Really?
cat.
Yes.
A robot cat boy.
I'm literally a sock monkey with 4 legs. Let's not think about it.
Oh, do you
Well, you're a
speak
prophet.
Gloma?
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
I think I do.
My character is literally a robotic cat-eared e-boy, so you know.
Oh no.
So, regardless,
done?
there are a couple of pieces of journalism for you all to take a look at.
Oh
Have
yay! We get to read this. I get to see how bad I'm
Reading?
gonna- Oh,
You're
yeah.
making me read?
Yeah. I'm
No,
going to
because you don't know how to
my-
read.
My work
Yeah.
might be ahead of me. Are these-
Exactly.
How hard is it going to be for me to fix these people's reputation?
He hands you the Absoloming Time article and just says, read it out loud, you'll
There's
see.
no reputation to fix.
Let me see. Do you have the note?
Yeah, I'll ping it to you
I'll
again.
make sure
It's-
that anybody who crosses paths with me, if they survive, they can't
Okay.
sleep at night.
Will, you're literally drowning everybody out.
Yeah.
Chill.
Seems like stuff his character would do. Is this character the murder hobo?
Yes!
Yes.
I just
Wait,
called him a
so what?
murder hobo and he's like,
So we've got
I'm not a
Will, so we
murder
got-
hobo! And then proceeds to
we've
rip
got-
off a line like that. Anyways, Doth,
We have
I've
the
turned up your
murder
volume to
hobo.
read this off.
So we got the murder hobo screaming in the background nonsense. The Absalomian Times, the Taldane crisis of no public health care should Saren Ray should be banned. Okay. Today I spoke with a member of the Taldane Federation's Beloved Ice Peace Project. Ringo Robin, oh, he's right here, who's recently overcome a cocaine addiction. To a Saren Ray treatment.
Just staring daggers. I'm just imagining he's staring daggers at Ring.
He mentioned that his addiction had persisted for a long time, but due to the invention of a Serenite, this plague on Tal'Dor's public health has been eradicated. My family originally hailed from Absalom, but when I grew up, they moved to Casimir, a drug-infested cesspool of abandoned houses and swamplands. This raised the question. Why ban Sarenrae worship there when there's a need to address the crisis in your second largest city? I believe that the Emperor may not be in favor of this policy and seems rather complacent. to addressing this issue. If he genuinely intends to be a leader for future generations to look up to, then why is he so passive in providing assistance to his own citizens? Personally, I believe this is a sign that the Emperor is not quite the man he portrays himself out to be. What the hell have I gotten myself into?
And then he's like, you can read this one. We do have our fans. And that's the Free World Press.
Free World Press. Free World Press, the Emperor's official statement on the worship of Sarenrae. About a year ago, I encountered a young adventurer in the city of Corvosa. Upon reflection, I realized I had engaged in numerous discussions with the Emperor before his reign began. Adrianopria, a muckraker at best and a peer of mine, has recently attempted to scrutinize a gift to the world. A mercenary group more focused on a cause than money. The Wicked Witch of the Print, perhaps driven by some childhood grudge, decided to put her axe to the grindstone only when men can't speak for herself. So now, I now aim to correct your libel and disseminate the truth. That's what the Emperor said regarding the banning of Saren worship. I believe that the worship of Sarenrae is at worst a necessity for the people of Taldor. Sarenrae not only provides great assistance to the poor in needs of medicine, but also imparts excellent morals to the public. I recall many people harassing and harming, but never has a Sarenite walked up to me and said, "Your father's sins are your own to bear." Thus, I hold great respect for her and her followers. Though I do not worship such a god, it does not mean I cannot find a reason to respect a goddess and her flock. The man is no monster. We can certainly learn from him. As for other Sarenites are yet to be unbanned, the process is simple. It is quagmire of political gamemanship. Change is slow, but if stubbornness will bring it about, then it shall be done. I vividly recall my conversation with him. I was captivated by his maturity and hope to interview him once again in my day. For now, I sent off. Timmy Mossgrab.
Timothy Mossgrab, yes.
Whatever. Seems like a real doll.
It's still Timmy.
It is definitely still Timmy, yes.
I can just imagine Matt walking in and say, "Hey, Timmy." It's like, it's Timothy. Timmy!
Timmy! No, Matt, you gotta remember,
Timmy,
Matt's a nerd. He would probably refer to him as Mr. Mossgrab. Well, technically, this guy has a doctorate, so it would be Dr. Mossgrab, but...
So what are...
Dr. Timothy Mossgrab. Oh, God.
So we've got that. We have I'm assuming our friend here, this Gloma, is amnesiac. Does he need... What would I need to do to check out him?
Well, personally, I feel a bit responsible, but the man does seem to have a little bit of combat ability. It was slightly hard to bring him in.
He doesn't blink.
Well, not with every eye at once, but he has to blink a couple of times.
Like you'll see the Gloma just turn to you, blink with his main eyes, and then just down the back of his neck, all the others blink.
Oh, God. He has more eyes on his neck.
He's got eyes everywhere.
If you listen to the description, it specifically states this, and I will read it again because you can't read it here. On the back of a Gloma's head and neck is coated in black hair that is filled with thousands of tiny peering eyes. These eyes tend to glow and squirm as they look around, and unsadly sight for most.
Is that what the LED lights in your neck are?
Yes, they're tiny little eyes. Yes.
Oh, God.
I do.
It also gives me a lot of really cool abilities because I can, you know.
So Vaza says, unfortunately, the best course of action is Miss Adriana Aprio wants more interviews from the rest of you, as does Mr. Timothy Mossgrab. Timothy is on his way from out of town at the moment, but I honestly feel Timothy going after Adriana might actually win us more points with people than if we were just to rely on Timothy and have a one-sided argument.
Probably.
So, with that being said, all of you get some rest and prepare for an interview tomorrow outside of the Ratfolk, the Gloma, and the Poppet, who I refuse to let anywhere near a civilized reporter for their own safety.
We'll just pretend he's an inanimate object.
I'll just look up at Vazo and just blink in a.
I will say, Carl,
For
that
me
that
or for
poppet.
them look.
I will say, Carl, that poppet does look like it was made by another member of your people.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll probably be asking later.
Well, as I get antiquated with the group, I'm probably going to be the face of the group.
Actually, yeah. Before you guys go to bed, you said you'd offer to make him food. Why don't you cook something for him, and we have a little conversation around the campfire as to what's been happening so far. Nice little bit of role playing.
What is the character's name again?
Rawl.
No, I know yours is Rawl, but what's Carl's?
Never introduced his name.
Oh.
Well, let's see this. We've got this quivering
Zizarot.
little,
Rot or Z?
Oh, we've got this quivering little dude here.
Yeah, no, they would never know true name because it literally says in the actual thing, and I will read this again. Gloma's true name is kept among Glomas as there are hundreds of calculated tales of what would happen if another creature learns Gloma's true name.
So you would introduce yourself as Rot or Z? Which one?
Rot.
What would I need to roll to show that I might know some knowledge about Gloma?
That would be a society check. Society.
Oh, yeah.
Where did you?
And I would probably say an extremely high DC, considering they're very isolated nature.
For a basic, you would know very basic parts of Gloma, such as the fact that they're hunted for their eyes.
No, I know that. They're hunted for their eyes. They're ostracized. I know what it feels like to be hunted.
And that if you were to make this person feel safe with the family around them, which I think is your character's motivation in life, it would be very much dependent upon, giving them a reason to trust you. In fact, you might even know a Gloma-specific dish that you've heard around the
Let's say
circles
I do know
of camps you've been
a
traveling.
specific thing, and I probably do. I've got the thing where it would be very useful if it went through.
So where did
I'd know to do that?
Where'd you learn about this Gloma relationship? Tell me about that.
Well, they're both in the Mwangi Expanse. I thought I remembered reading something about it, but I think Carl's right. I was thinking of a different thing.
Well, we're both
thinking of.
I'm thinking of Gripply and Shisk.
Yeah. No. Like I have the Gloma page up, and it's literally they are a self-sufficient society, specifically because of the fact they're constantly being hunted by anything with two eyes.
We know if we're both in
Gripply. So if you want to make me a check to make a nice meal for everyone.
Let's go with.
Speaking of nice meal, I'll be going downstairs and getting mine here in a sec. So.
There you.
So you'd be able to make, that Gloma's people's dish.
And while he's eating in the corner, shit-faced and scared to death right now, he's just in that corner downstairs, just eating like a
and then other things you might be able to make for the rest of the group include, based upon what is currently in the markets in this town, you might actually find, I think you're a bit too far inland for good seawater fish, but you'd have good freshwater fish and stuff for food.
I'd also hunt to get some fresh kills, because that's something I do enjoy.
Yes. So nice, probably some nice game from around the area, some nice fish. Everything made with just that extra little bit of care and affection for his newfound comrades.
Oh, of course.
And as you guys sit down for a meal, I would like to point out, Chi, the person who got you through the last mystery, as much as they said when they confronted the guy, that was more of an ambush on his half. And the other investigative type person were both taken out first in a tactical strike. Your organization is being targeted by someone as competent as your leader. And this is your next target.
Nice.
With that dreadful situation hanging above you, you still hear the sounds of people trying to go about in a more positive manner. And that is where we will set the scene for your dinner with new friends and a loss of an old ally.
Back from break. Because
The
we're at
shit.
the hour mark now, so.
Are porcupine people.
So
I
what
might
are-
actually take a second to step away.
It
So
has
we
been
will
an
do
hour,
a
and I
quick
do have to-
pause at the moment so that Carl and other people might get a bit of food. We'll be right back. Live. So, Silver, you would definitely know that this student of Alexstrasza Toledo is pissed because you are not living up to the ideals of his fellow student and his teacher as well. In other words, what you can find out about this is that there is a good chance you might even be able to find this person's actual identity if you are able to find a list of Alexstrasza's disciples somewhere. However, you would, for those of you who rolled a society check, you would find out this is what would be recalled a fallen disciple of Alexstrasza Toledo. In other words, this person is definitely not living up to those ideals in a good amount of aspects. However, they are not necessarily not trying to live up to them, they're just failing for whatever reason. And I would also point out two other aspects you know about this character from back in the past, which are, you know this person has something against Razmir in particular, which might give you an idea of where he's from.
God, I hate as I tried to come off mute, I had to mute again because I needed to yawn. Ugh.
Oh, you need a rat finder.
Someone note that down. Someone note that down.
Matt,
What?
Write down, write it down.
why did you not tell me there was an ancestry where I could be a giant flying gorilla?
Because we don't use Battle Zoo.
No!
Also, that Battle Zoo is new. It's not that necessarily we don't use it. It's just that's new.
I want to be a
Going
monkey
to-
man.
Look, Kate, you find game-breaking things, you're probably not going to be allowed to use them.
I don't care if it's game breaking. I want to be a monkey man.
Good, then just be a human and
I also see we are taking great advantage of those notes.
and just shove a stick up your butt and bada bing, bada
So
boom.
we have come back. You all have food in front of you now and are going to have some time to chat around the fire about everything that's been going on.
Yes.
Who wants to start? Oh, or better yet, Zoroku, you now have more questions for the member of the spirit world. So why don't we start there, Zoroku?
Okay.
Sassy boy. Shishy boy. He's a muty boy. He's mute. He might be getting food. Such a sad day. Let's check out Zitter.
I saw that,
Matt,
Pete. I saw that.
But Matt, if you let me play a mimic, then I could turn myself into a toilet.
Mimics aren't as useful as you think.
Also, Marcel, why don't you come forward about your past? Since, you know, you have an idea that Zoroku's about to blow it anyways, you might as well start off with your foot in a better place than he might give it to you.
Oh god, how do I even approach that? I have to bring up my notes because it's been forever.
Why don't we... let me get something for this, because I have perfect music for this moment. So you are free to begin however you think would be a good way to do that. But Sass is back now, so Spirit World time.
Hello. How you doing?
But before you
Hello,
begin,
Sass.
I have music that I want to add to this for this moment.
Rats.
So, Raphael, or not Raphael, Zeroku, have you thought about how to talk about this when it comes up?
This. Crap.
The
I just
Spirit
came back.
World.
Oh, with Marcel?
Yes.
Well, listen. Okay, I already told you. At this when Zeroku was severely misgiven by the Spirit Eyes thing. He was like, "Wow, you're a cheater. You took my ability of strength to beat me in my own arm wrestling competition."
Zeroku, you might actually think about that for a second and realize that's the first time you've seen those eyes pop up.
They were right. Oh.
However, I will point out another thing you would know about those eyes is that only high-ranking members would have it.
Ooh.
Now I've got music.
Yeah, that's sort of thing where I should like question her about. Okay. Let me think. How do I go about this?
Oh my god, this is like fucking interrogation music. What is happening?
Actually, this is supposed to be highly emotional music.
You know, it's just the way it started. It sounds like interrogation
It's a little loud.
music.
Oh yes, it is. Let me turn it down a bit.
All right, so we're at the campfire, right? We're eating our food, right?
Yeah.
Marcel's playing her lute as usual.
Marcel's playing her lute. Shiroku's heartily eating some grub that he's been given.
Eating things is so weird.
Aki, what do you eat?
No,
Oh,
don't get sidetracked by that. Come on.
I just find it weird. I do eat things. Normal things. It's just I didn't have to do it before.
Hey, well, get him
Okay.
back on track.
Alright,
Okay.
Zeroku looks at Saki weirdly, but then he also looks around and sees Marcel is not eating. So Zeroku finishes his food and goes, "Hey Marcel, I may have been misgiven about your eyes back there. Why don't you come to the fire and eat with us, and we can have a bit more of a talk about your past."
She kind of looks up from her loose, like, "Oh yeah, that's right. I
What do
forgot
we-
that we were doing that."
Matt, what are we eating actually? Side note, Matt, off character.
Like game meat and fish and various herbs and vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best
Vegetarian
food you'll
options.
ever fucking eat.
Vegetarian options if you're into that, but we got some good meat here.
I'm going to start this back up again when it's a bit more. Yeah, that was a
Hold
bit
on, I need to call my
premature.
brother real quick. Give me a second.
Okay. So
All
we
right.
can still
Marcel,
continue,
now that you're-
Zeroku. Because here's
now
the
that
thing:
you're-
last time she talked about it, she didn't seem remorseful about it, and she was a high-ranking member.
Mhm.
You as a redeemer should have a few problems with that. You might not, so you might offer to take her over there and invite her friendly, but the minute she gets there, you might go hardball.
Listen, right now I'm doing all the nice things, but when the questions come, they're gonna hit hard.
Okay, so you get to the fire. She would partake in whatever, but I feel it's time to ask those questions.
I got something once this is all done. Just
Yeah, sure, okay.
Oh my god, the music again.
All right, Marcel. Now that we're properly acquainted and you properly have your belly full, I have to ask: do you feel any remorse for all the stuff that you've done as your time as a spirit world what's it called again? Spirit
A
world
member of the
burglar?
spirit world.
A member of a spirit world.
It's because she sets her loot aside. Well, honestly, it's kind of hard to really explain whether if I do or not. Because at that time, I honestly, I don't know. I felt like I didn't exactly have a choice, and I was at least given a choice.
You at least feel bad about the actions you did, even if you didn't have choice at the time?
I mean, before then, I wouldn't have, but now times, I guess I possibly would.
You guess you possibly would.
And it's kind of something to really think about because I had been with them for so long, especially after where I was before.
Let's say I ask you to go into Vazo's tent to steal something from me. How would you respond?
I mean, I don't really... I mean, I don't want to do that to somebody who has at least some sort of faith in me. I don't want to ruin that.
You never betrayed someone... Sorry, let me try to rephrase that. You never betrayed anyone's trust while you were part of the spirit world?
On the contrary, yours was, Silver. The reason you lost your memory was because of a betrayal.
No, I never betrayed anybody.
You never betrayed anybody?
No. Although... Well... I guess you could technically say that somebody was betrayed, but it wasn't anybody amongst my group.
Well, no, it was. You were betrayed.
I know, that's what I'm trying to put.
Does she know that Boost betrayed her?
A man by the code name of Trap Trick, actually.
Yeah, sounds like you do know. Anyways, back in character. Okay. Alright. Sounds like you do indeed sound at least a bit changed upon reflecting on your past actions and your past life. Which is it's a step towards the right direction, don't get me wrong, but something makes me feel like we're not getting all the way there, right? You're in the right direction, but not all the way there. What would you say are... Yeah, go ahead.
Technically, I really wouldn't have been here if I weren't the one who was betrayed.
You were betrayed?
By one of my own members.
A subordinate, even. A subordinate.
Matt said it was a subordinate.
Yeah.
Okay. You were betrayed by your own people. And because of that, you don't... in an extent, you're telling me... Even if... ultimately, even if you did the actions that you would regret doing, or have remorse doing now, ultimately it led you to this spot. Am I right?
Well, I mean... I suppose... Even after the betrayal, I didn't exactly remember anything after that. It's all slowly coming back to me, but even then, a lot of it is still blurry to me.
Maybe this is a problem on my part. So, let me tell you exactly what happened. Maybe I should clear things up as a GM. As a sudden surge of memory strikes your head, you remember something. At first, you just hear, "I'm sorry, boss, but I think I'm done listening to your orders." Suddenly you see a flash of light, and you see the man's face. Well, not his face. He's wearing a mask, as the organization dictates. You're in a mansion, particularly a mansion in a place you would know quite well is very dangerous territory for spirits to get knocked out in. Cheliax, in particular.
Ouch.
A House Thrune
Bullshit.
member's mansion, nonetheless. And as you see him walk up, use what he is good at and seal the room shut, raise his cane back, and hit you with a clean sucker punch or sneak attack you did not see coming. And then you hear laughing.
You're giving me the
as your memory goes out once
This
more.
is the no Russian vibes, where at the end, Markov, or whoever that Russian dude is, punches the American in the face as they leave, or shoots him and leaves him for dead as they leave the airport. That after committing a terrorist act.
Yes. But
Yes, I
in
was lying.
particular, you were stealing a magical painting.
Oh.
And that man didn't even just run off with it. He actually, you actually remember him twisting it on you to the point where he said you betrayed everyone, and your other subordinates went along with it. So you could say you have a strong urge for vengeance against the man who has so wronged you.
And you know, all right, it's gonna take a bit for Silver to take that in. In the meantime, as she's taking that all in, as Zeroku is seeing her, just like see her life flash before her eyes.
Actually, make me a will save, Marcel.
Oh lord! All right, 1 second.
Oh, disadvantage on that will save as well.
Oh dear.
All right.
Before people at home ask, disadvantage is just something we yoinked from D&D because it makes rolls more fun.
Yes. One more will save. Yeah. We're taking a lower result.
All right.
Oh, will save?
No, not you.
Yeah, just for Marcel.
Will, you need to pay attention.
That's all right, Will.
Okay, Marcel, the 26 would have been a failure. The 27 DC makes the 17 a crit failure. Your character comes back from these memories with only overwhelming feeling of anger, sorrow, and betrayal. So you might cry, you might yell, you might shriek, but you are having a hell of a bad day now.
You are having a rush of emotions flood you, and you are forced to... Yeah. Could you... So Shiroku sees Marcel... sorry, actually, how would you respond? Would you start crying? Would you start getting angry? Would you start cursing the person who
I mean,
betrayed
coming
you?
back from something like that, you could visibly see her face change, that she has a bit of a mixture of being upset and very pissed off.
Upset,
but then of
pissed
course
off.
too,
Okay.
in a physical response, she's gonna at least try to move away from it because she doesn't want people to be a part of that. But
Listen, Kyrgyz sees all of your face of emotions, and you know what? Kyrgyz sees that you can beat your full potential, and you can get past your own. We do not leave those behind. We do not do that as a dedicator to Kyrgyz. So, Hiroku is gonna do a bit of maybe this is morally ambiguous, I will admit, but Hiroku's gonna play into it a bit, and he's gonna ask, who are you angry at? Can you tell us? Can you tell me?
With more passion.
Sorry?
With more passion, Sass.
All right.
Put your voice into it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the director says, cut. More passion. More passion.
Right.
I'm not feeling it.
Marcel, you have been betrayed. You and anyone else, in order to fulfill your sorry, fuck me, I'm gonna do this over again. Okay, Marcel, as a dedicator to as a follower of Kyrgyz, I order you to tell me who it is that betrayed you. I feel like we can redeem you. and put past this past life of yours. Ultimately, for the better.
I was gonna say, what the fuck was his name again?
Zoroku.
Or at least the code name thing. What the fuck was his
code
name
name
again?
was Trap Trick. And
Trap
the other
Trick, okay.
people who betrayed you are named Final Shot and Dead Trip.
Trap Trick, Final Shot, Dead Trick.
Yes, that was your team, and Trap Trick was your second in command who betrayed you.
Marcel. What are all these notes? Anyways, back to it. Go ahead.
She kind of looks up as she's like, Trap Trick. He's the one that did it to me.
Do you have any idea of how to find him?
You would know one thing, and that is, right now, where you are, you cannot get payback. You will not get justice. If he finds you, you're dead. If you find him, you're dead.
Well, that's what Marcel knows. What does Marcel tell Zoroku?
I might have different music now, but thankfully I think I just need to add it, so...
Take your time.
So, Marcel, you might have a monologue for us at this point.
Oh god.
I know, I'm testing your improbabilities, but I believe in you.
Mr. Obama, get there!
Monologues frighten me! Alright.
What does Marcel tell Zoroku? Because Marcel knows that if she tries to find Trap Trick, or if Trap Trick finds her, Marcel is dead. And Zoroku is ordering...
It's a lose-lose situation. Alright.
That's what the music's for.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Zoroku's being very direct. He's ordering you to figure out where these burglars are, so no more people can get stolen from.
Tell you the truth, there wouldn't be any way to find them.
There wouldn't be any way to find him.
That's actually true.
No, there wouldn't be a way. If I were to go look for him, I'd probably be dead then and there. And if he found me, I would also be dead then and there. I know exactly how he is. He was the second in command after all. He would have. I know him too well.
Now Zoroku's gonna go a bit more into it, and be a little bit more morally ambiguous here, and be like, well, if what you're saying is true, and that he's too powerful for any of us really, how about we say we get powerful, and when we do get powerful enough, we strike back even harder.
To tell you the truth, I wouldn't be opposed.
That's what I like to hear.
I want to watch him burn after what he did.
That's what I like to hear. Side note, Matt, is this bad?
Is this bad? No, he's an evil person who betrayed his comrades. You are pissed.
Yeah, I am pissed, but is Zoroku just sort of leaning too much on the revenge scheme here, or
no? Because this will help her get better, become a better person.
The entire
it's not the perfect way of doing it, but this is Kyrgyz's will. Push the advantage.
My logic was, okay, in order to fulfill her potential, we must find a goal, and that goal is Trap Trick. In order to, that's sort of a little bit morally ambiguous. That's why I said that, this is a bit morally ambiguous, because revenge is not the best motivation, so to say. But yes, back to it. Yes, Marcel, we will work together. We will find Trap Trick. We will end whatever schemes they have. We will avenge you. That sound like a deal?
It sounds like a deal to me.
And Jiroku and then Jiroku happily gets back to eating more food. No! I need more food to work out.
God.
Hey, Marcel. Actually, Marcel, you hear a voice say, "Hey, Marcel, it's been a while. Looks like I found you again. Run."
Because she's just kind of like stiff in the thought.
You've betrayed us, Marcel. Praedyth doesn't like traitors. And what's more, you try and worm your way into his son's organization. How quickly did you fail to realize we'd find you?
Is this just like a thing in her head?
This is trap
like,
trick. This is trap trick.
Yeah, it's trap trick.
Oh, lordy. It's just like I was just wondering like if this is like just something in her head or like what's going on here.
No, this is like you recognize this as one of his abilities.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn. Uh-oh.
No one else heard that. That was all you.
And this she just kind of proceeds to like promptly get up with her loot and her bowl of food. She's kind of like, what?
Jiroku, you would definitely notice this.
Am I going? I thought I was going up to get food, and that was like, well, I was going to get food. Jeez.
Yeah, but you would be keeping an eye. So you notice that she gets up and starts walking away. Something happened.
That's strange. Yeah, that's a weird action. We just agreed that I'm gonna follow her. Yeah, I'm gonna follow her. Let's see what's wrong. I'm gonna call out to her. Hey, Marcel, don't you want food? I thought you were hungry.
She kind of quickly turns like, no, it's okay. I grabbed some, and she just kind of like quickly proceeds off again.
Okay. I think this might be a perception roll because.
Yeah, that's a sense motive check.
I need a sense motive because, based off our recent conversation, I think that he'd logically be like, "This is strange behavior. You're immediately leaving after committing yourself to doing something against an organization."
She heard someone tell her to go.
Oh, Jiroku heard. Okay.
No, you didn't hear it, but you can tell on the face. She's panicking. She does not want you all dead, and that looks to be the option. Her leaving and suffering alone, or having people she can rely upon to suffer with her. What are you doing, Jiroku?
Having people
Are
she
you
can rely
with
on.
her?
Oh my gosh, if this is another kill.
This has gotten really tense in a fucking second.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, can I say something
brutal.
here? Can I say
Go ahead.
something here real quick?
Go ahead.
Let's see if we can keep the streak of near deaths going.
No!
So because we had death, near death, death.
This seems like another thing. Can you please remind me of my options, Matt? I'm so bad. Go ahead.
How would you show you're by her side? She's running away. What are you doing to get her to stay and talk? What can you do, Mr. Strongman?
Break her legs.
No, she could sweep her legs.
You could also just like catch her arm or something. Like
I was thinking of like I was legitimately thinking like, hey Marcel, do you want to do an arm wrestling game to distract her?
You have a feeling that won't work as she keeps walking.
Marcel,
Hey Marcel, what's that over there?
This is when I start trying to signal the others. I'm gonna try signaling. Let's go Ringo. Let's
Matt?
see if he sees my signal.
Oh god, you're signaling the frog.
I'm signaling the frog.
Hang on. Matt,
Yeah.
Matt.
Yes?
So, me being paranoid, okay, where are we at? Like, in terms of camp? Is it, like, in that little
They are
backyard
not.
area?
You guys are in the middle of camp. She is walking past several people.
She's walking past. It's noticeable.
So you guys
Everyone
would
knows.
definitely be able to try and weigh in here.
I'm gonna
No.
try and grapple Marcel. Well, first of all, I'm
Oh,
as
no.
I'm going Marcel.
Am I along with
Hold up, can I please explain what I'm doing?
Sure, go
As
ahead.
I'm running towards Marcel, I'm trying to signal to the others to come over here. Something is wrong. As I run towards Marcel, and then when I get to Marcel, I try to what's it called? Grapple her. I think that's the
That would be
term.
the technical term. Yes. Roll me an athletics check.
Come on, athletics, don't fail me now.
I'll
Check
help.
that over at once and assist.
Would hold on before we do the grappling thing? Would I be able to
You would have a feeling that particular ability you're trying to use would not work because it's only level 1.
Okay.
Matt.
You are able to successfully grapple Marcel.
As I'm grappling her, I'm asking her, "What's wrong?" And others are, I hope, coming to my side.
Yeah.
I'm already there with my arms.
Okay, yeah.
Holding her in place.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Before we start jumping to conclusions, why are we assaulting each other? What is going on here? Well, what's going on here?
I'm gonna say as she's
That's
being
what I
grabbed, she
want
kind
to
of like
know.
she kind of at least
I look
tries to pull off from being grabbed. Like
No. You
I
ain't
just
going
I
anywhere.
need to go.
You ain't going anywhere, buddy. What the fuck's going on? No. I just came here. No, you ain't going anywhere. Talk to me.
I just came here. You can't go anywhere.
You're not leaving. You are not leaving this group. I will not let you over my dead body.
God.
Well, I'm not sure if she's
Well,
leaving
that's-
the group. I just
You say
she's just
that,
asking,
but it could be put in a literal sense. You don't understand.
what's
Look, I
wrong,
joined.
Marcel?
Look, I gotta be real with you. I joined this party. Half of your fuckers are already dead. This is part of it. Oh, we're gonna. Everyone in here is at risk of dying.
Marcel,
Get
just
over
tell us-
yourself.
Just tell us
No.
what's wrong.
Sit
No,
down and talk.
You don't understand.
I do understand. I've been around longer than you have. Talk. What the hell's going on?
It's him. I forgot about one of the abilities he has. He knows what I'm doing.
Well, he's not here
I
right
can't
now.
I
is he?
can't be here and let you guys fall with me. I can't.
We are adventurers. We signed up for this shit. We're gonna be fine.
No.
calling us-
You don't understand. He's a lot powerful than all of us here.
Matt.
What does he? What do you mean we're gonna go down if we go with you? Why?
It's him that I had just told you. It's him.
Damn. Can
He
I
knows
need
what
to
I'm
figure.
doing.
I need to freaking figure out. Okay, Matt. I need to
He
freaking
feast
figure out
found
how.
me again.
I need to freaking find out what his abilities are, because it sounds like if he's gonna freaking TPK us if we all go with Marcel.
You might not actually. So it might be a good idea to think about what openly attacking this group might mean to a member of the spirit world, who you would know is technically your boss's father. There would be implications.
I know? Okay, I do know Praedyth is Matt's. Okay, I do know, but I know Praedyth is. Okay. That does make sense. All right. Jiroku goes, listen. We go with you, and you're one of us. We're not gonna leave you behind.
You're one of us, whether you like it or not, bucko.
Yeah, but I can't just let you guys be in the face of danger like that. He
We're in
could
the face
kill
of
all
danger.
of us.
Something's telling me he's not gonna kill all of us.
Vazo
I'm
walks
only-
out of his tent, hearing the commotion, is like, so what if he kills all of us? We die protecting our friends. We
our
are
family,
family.
after all.
We do not care about what you have done, where you come from. are what you are facing. We will face it by your side. We are here with you to the end. So
Trust me,
don't
Marcel.
run away. Don't decide
up.
for yourself to face death when you can trust on us to be by your side. Do you want to keep going? The choice is yours. Because we won't regret dying for our friends.
Yep.
Trust me, Marcel. From what I've heard and what I know, I can talk to you about it later, but I don't think he's gonna kill all of us.
I mean, truth be told, he may not. He's only out to get me, but if he were to run into any of you standing in his way, he just might.
Sounds like a life worth lived, dude.
He can try.
Matt,
I just like to imagine Saki just like grabbing Marcel by the leg.
I mean, you guys put up with me for some reason. I'm not sure. You think they put up with me at least? They think they wouldn't be willing to put up with you?
So,
yeah, this thing's already making me want to murder it.
So,
Yes,
Ringo
you
looks
can do
up.
that, and as you are doing that, you notice a bunch of golden chains starting to cover the area. Shadow.
Oh dear.
So
What is-
Ringo,
Go ahead, Keith.
Ringo looks up from his bowl of hundreds and hundreds of dead flies and just says, "What's going on?"
No.
Traptrick
gathered those while
does
they were
his
surrounding
typical
food.
thing, and he
Yeah.
encloses an area. Inescapable
Oh.
even by the most well-trained of spirits.
Fudge. Ouch.
Yeah. It's like we got company.
What is happening?
You guys, including myself here, we're trapped.
Oh dear.
Congratulations, as I say.
Wait, where are the chains
as
going
I
around?
in character just
The
point
entire
up.
encampment and house
Okay.
next to the encampment.
Fire encampment and the owner's house. Okay. We already got a terrorist attack on us. Now we're gonna be attacked
My
again.
question is, would I be able to roll to check what this is, or would I know?
Oh, you'd know what this is.
Damn.
I wondered.
Can you tell Silver quickly so she knows what's happening with the chains?
This is literally how Traptrick closes off areas so that guards can't get in.
Oh God!
And you
All
guys
right.
can
Yep.
prepare
Here
for
we
an
go.
escape. You might also hear
Here we
the
go.
music,
Elf panic.
and you might also hear a voice laughing. Ha ha! Oh, how
Yeah, no, here
cute!
we go. Elf panic.
I could kill you all for that statement. You all want to die together like a family? Well, be my guest!
Can somebody tell Ringo what's going on?
Tell Ringo what's going on.
Tell you what, why don't I give you a show worth remembering? Oh my goodness.
You want a
guys-
show? I'll give you one.
Oh, please, why don't you silence
before
up,
we beat your
kid?
butt, before
Make
we
me a
beat
will
your-
save, Will.
Okay.
Will is giving.
Can
a
I
will
use the
save.
previous one I rolled? Damn it.
No.
And he's threatening all of us at the camp, right? Every one of us.
There is
So
going
not
to be
only-
something that'll happen. Just let it play out.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
Okay.
My bad. Go ahead.
Do I hero point this? I think so.
Considering the DC is a 39, probably not.
Damn.
As you defiantly yell out, he hits you with a sleep spell. Now then, where are we? He pulls out his cane, lunges towards Marcel, and you just see something kick him right in the dirt.
I don't have op yet, do I?
No.
Hold up a minute.
He's just
No, I got a
reacting
level
that fast?
6.
I'm guessing.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
level
rogue-
6.
These are rogue tactics. God damn it.
And Marcel, you recognize the foot and the person who comes out of it. I'll grab the art if I need to, but you guys know what Praedyth looks like.
Oh shit!
I was about to immediately say it. Well, before, if you didn't, I was about to immediately
Do I get to roll initiative yet?
Oh,
No.
little
No.
cutscene for
No.
you guys. This isn't a combat. This would flatten you.
Hashtag
We would all
cutscene,
die. We would
boys.
die immediately. We're not ready
Hashtag
for this.
cutscene.
Keat in the chat. Why do I hear boss music?
Yeah. And Praedyth says...
No, listen. It's because Praedyth just entered the room. Let's be honest. He always
Yeah.
That's
Praedyth
how he
always seems to look after his own.
Let's
Alright,
see what
continue.
Matt's got to say. Let's hear the scene, Matt. What's
So,
happening?
Trap
Okay,
Trick,
Matt.
I always thought that what you said happened to be a little fishy. After all, I recruited her myself. To see you attack family of a family. My, how much you have fallen. And you see his Tekko Gakkai fall out. It's like, may I remind you, Trap Trick, there's honor to this family. And you seem to have betrayed it.
He's from Louisiana.
I believe Marcel now, even though I couldn't find her. But I think that's the point. And he says, now, why don't you run? Because I don't feel like shedding your blood just yet. The chains fall down, Traptic runs away, Praedyth follows. And that will be a boss in Strength of Thousands.
Oh my gosh!
Oh shit.
Thousands is going to have like a literal 15 chain boss
You're gonna
fight.
have to take another freaking edit to your freaking campaign in the future. Congrats.
Actually, no, Trap Trick was always a planned boss. I just didn't know how to fit him in.
So
And
Praedyth
then
is
I
chasing-
existed and you found a way.
Yes.
So Praedyth is chasing after Trap Trick. Okay, gotcha. How are
Yep.
they? Are they just like disappearing and like teleporting and all that?
They
shit?
are
Right.
flurrying off in cards, and you are not going to be seeing them for another campaign or two.
Holy crap! Holy Jesus!
See you later.
Basically,
That was-
Praedyth is now just doing the predator stalking of this dude, and they're just Trap Trick's just one of the little marines that's just
She's doing his best to try to avoid Praedyth. He's got all of the. He had a lot of plan Bs in case it would be realized that he knocked Marcel out or like deceived him. So he was like, time to execute all the.
Oh no,
contingency
he
plans."
fell for his words up until he decided to attack a camp of his, progeny's creation.
Ew.
Yeah. No,
You
I'm
don't
saying, saying Trap Trick has always been planning for when Praedyth finds out, and Praedyth has been deceived up to attacking the camp.
Trap Trick's literal specialty is avoiding combat and setting people up for situations they will fail. Praedyth is running him out of the city, but he's not giving chase more than that.
Damn. Holy crap, that was Matt's dad.
I'm guessing it's a kill on site order now from Praedyth to all Spirit World members on Trap Trick.
No,
so-
because Spirit World members don't actually have kill on site orders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, how is Trap Trick get kill on sight thing?
Oh, he
then?
didn't. Trap Trick's a lying piece of shit.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Matt,
Catch
Dude,
up, catch up,
dude.
with, catch up with the
Matt,
convo, Sass. Gosh.
Matt, you can really tell Silver that the spirit world is on a not kill on sight basis.
Well,
I
yeah,
feel like-
she'd remember that as soon as she saw Praedyth. Like, she knows
Okay.
now, but at the same time,
She
it's
was
a nice little
panicking.
cutscene.
That was a nice
I'll be
cutscene. That was
I'll be
strange.
back.
He
I
almost
haven't
destroyed the
seen him.
entirety of the camp. And all. He
Oh no,
really
he didn't
would have
destroy
been-
anything. He just put the barbarian to sleep.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
yeah.
technically speaking, isn't he still asleep?
Yes!
He is still asleep.
Yeah.
Let's try to wake him up.
Yeah, and I just go back to sitting down, and I just see like a bug running across the ground. I just stab it with my finger and just eat it.
Yeah. Let's,
Because another thing that was not mentioned is Glomans live in caves. They don't have normal food.
I will also point out another thing, and that is, if any of you know that particular song, you would know Kick the Dog moment incoming.
Oh no!
Not NO.EXO1. The major boss battle theme of Xenoblade X, or as I like to use it, Kick the Dog moments.
What are these
It's hard not
notes?
to laugh hearing this.
What am I looking at? What am I looking? Trap Trick, no relation to Yu-Gi-Oh archetype of the same name. I can't believe a man named Trap Trick turned into a trap. Unthinkable. Unthinkable. I'll talk about it more after the session, but Jesus.
Yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
that makes so much sense though. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, that's just funny.
Go ahead.
Even
go ahead.
after all of this shit that just happened, Marcel's still like in oh shit, oh fuck, oh god mode.
Is Charlie still asleep?
Very much
Sorry.
so.
Don't burn me!
Congratulations.
Don't burn me!
Oh yeah, I was definitely going to mention you are having one heck of a nightmare too.
Yes, of course.
Describe us the
doesn't
nightmare,
have
Matt.
he never has good dreams.
Oh no, buddy. This is not a naturally occurring nightmare.
What kind of nightmare is it?
You're being burned at the stake.
This is the kind of
Congratulations.
nightmare that you get kicked out of Desnan churches for.
Oh,
okay.
jeez.
Wait, what?
He gets kicks out of Destin churches.
Yeah, the guy casts sleep
Oh.
with a nightmare attached to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What prize
Look,
does he win, Matt? He prizes this prize is a
the prize he wins is 2 hero points for standing up for his ally. Why?
yeah, let's go. Let's
Any one of you who
go.
took an action to try and keep Marcel in the camp will get 2 hero points. And with that being said, of
We
course,
presented another a character leaving our camp. Let's go.
What happens if I go above 3?
you get to keep them because the reason why I thought 3 hero points were a thing was because 3 focus points. So you know.
Let's go.
So wait, it's infinite hero points?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Just don't
Like
overuse
that's
them.
actually rules, okay?
Well,
Don't
no,
overuse
it's not
them.
actually rules. House rule.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. Still good. Awesome.
Yes.
Really
But
good.
yes.
Next campaign.
Yes. Next campaign. I like setting them up early, and I like kick the dog moments. What can I say?
Oh.
So, with all that being said, how are the rest of you reacting to that?
What have I gotten myself
After
into?
I'm gonna talk with Marcel afterwards once we get some alone time. It's just like maybe others want to talk to Marcel about that whole ordeal first, so I'll let them talk if they want to.
I'm not going to let the person trying to leave the party alone with a chance, so that they're not getting a chance to be alone.
Okay.
Period.
I will say that
I had to fend my Funyuns from the cat.
Oh come on! I cat. I'm gonna beat you up for trying to steal my Funyuns.
Yeah.
Kill the pusher.
So, speaking of which, Rawl, how does it feel to have the camp already heating up within 5 minutes of you being here?
Oh, it's something I'm used to. I'm starting to enjoy it a bit.
It's gonna be the Shrek meme where he's like, "Could you keep calm for 5 minutes?"
Oh no, I enjoy the energy of this group.
I will say that you guys do know people on the docket for interviews tomorrow include Marcel.
Ah, damn it. Well,
And as of currently, she is not in good condition for this
And if
shit.
you don't think the reporter's gonna hear about this shit, oh boy, are you fucking wrong.
Oh boy.
Welcome back, Keat.
What I miss?
Marcel is dead.
Well, no, we introduced a boss for a later campaign and a good kick the dog moment. You probably were there for that. But then there's more interviews being done tomorrow. And if you've already done an interview, guess what? You get a new one because of that event.
Ringo's about to get. He's gonna get all.
No, that's okay. He likes me.
It's gonna be Ringo and Marcel. Good luck, folks.
Oh no.
Anyways, before we go to sleep, I'm gonna hang with Marcel and be like, "Hey, how you feeling?" Silver, you there? Okay.
You know, I'm here. You know, she would have heard you, but she's just like dead ass, like, just like.
Honestly, when
Oh,
that level
fucking
of
Lord.
panic have faded, yeah, so what? Praetus said he's not going after you, but Trap Trick's on his own now. Nothing's changed.
Basically, what he's saying, Matt, one is like, Praetus got him out of the city, but we will have to get out of the city eventually. And when that happens, Trap Trick can find us, so to say.
So Ringo just yells, "Can someone please tell me what just happened? Who was the man that came into the portal? Who was the other man that threw change around? Why is
Listen,
Why
listen,
would-
I understand you're a little shaken up, but hey, just do a couple push-ups, you know. Do a
why
couple
was
reps.
Hiroki tackling our friend to the ground?"
Vazo says, I don't think there's any harm in telling us the story. We're friends, family.
Oh wait,
Tell us what
I
ails
thought
you. We're here.
Yeah. Marcel, I would say you
Let
should
it all out.
the whole truth.
And if tears fall, let it be.
If
That's
you're
what family
if you're
is
lying,
here for.
I'd
You know, I'm
recommend
here,
you
I'm
not
listening.
lie. That's all good. You're good. As soon as you get back.
Just trying to manage the cats.
Yeah, stupid cat. As soon as
Cats
you,
are being annoying.
Zoroku would tell the
Anyway.
Marcel. Zoroku would tell the Marcel, yeah. Might as well
Vazo
speak the
is
whole truth.
cringe.
You might as well speak the whole.
What?
Let's ignore the notes. God damn the notes. Let's. Zoroku would tell Marcel, yeah, we might as well speak the whole truth because, we're sort of in this now, and we should be all in this together.
God, I don't even know where to begin. God, the fact that he even showed up. The immediate second that he said he had found me, I just. I didn't
you
want you
explain-
guys to see or go through that.
Can you
That's
first
my only
explain?
problem.
Can you first explain to us all the memories you've been able to recollect with your time with us?
With feeling.
With feeling.
Enon?
Do you want me to wait? Do you want me to repeat that with feeling, Matt? Or
No,
do you
I'm
want it
telling Silver to follow up with feeling.
With
Let it all out.
feeling.
Oh my god. I don't even know how to fucking go through with this, Lord. Oh my lord. God, hold on a second. The goddamn cats. 1 minute.
Stop reading the moment, damn it.
That's all
Meow.
cats do.
They're gremlins. Of course they're gonna ruin moments. That's why you keep them out your room. If they don't want to
I will
frickin' do stuff.
stay for you. Ooh.
I take it back. Matt's cringe, not Vazo.
Yeah, damn straight.
It's like Matt says, I'm about to say,
day,
sir.
Another time, another sky we've seen before. Believe your strength, believe your words, believe your choices made you strong. Remember.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to fill the air.
You're good. You're good.
I
Okay,
love this
okay,
song,
look.
by the way.
Alright, so.
Sir, we will fight
So
you
what,
in a
what,
moment.
what is it I'm even trying to go with here on the whole
Let
feelings
out
thing?
the emotions of the betrayal
Everything.
of everything going wrong and
No,
of
no,
everyone being by your side regardless.
Everyone.
All
Yeah.
right.
We need your. Again. Sorry. Go ahead.
You know, you're fine. I just need to like have no. Hey, what the fuck am I doing?
Okay, you're good.
All right.
Go ahead.
Marcel's just kind of like sitting there, and then you could just kind of like tell that she's like slowly tipping over the edge, just like. God, drives me insane. I just. God, I didn't want to go through this.
Take your time.
And she just kind of like cups her face in her hands, just like, I didn't want anybody to go through this either. But what am I supposed to do?
And I'm gonna end it right there, scene-wise. Next morning.
Ah, what?
Yeah!
Wow, okay.
Oh, I'm just filling time. Immediately ends the scene.
No, I'm not filling time. That was a good, loose note to leave that scene on.
Yeah, in the meantime...
I agree.
Okay, in the meantime, after that skip, she tells us all about her backstory.
Yeah, no,
And you
like,
guys
we'll
already
fill
know.
in the gap. She'll tell you about your backstory, about everything that went on, so you all know what the fuck was going on there. But just for thematic sense, I'm ending that scene there, just because of how nice that little tidbit is.
Yeah, why are all of my new companions criminals?
That's not true. Zoroku isn't a criminal.
Not yet, he's not.
Jiroku is trying to convince her that the right thing to do is give in to hatred and beat him to death.
It's not quite it, but that's a very... No.
Aggressive. Very aggressive.
Yeah.
But also pretty based.
So, the reporter walks in the next morning, walks immediately up to Marcel.
Hang on, which one of these? Is it Bitch Face or
It is the Wicked Witch of the Press, Adriana Opria.
Oh no.
Sits down right across from you and is like, why don't we have a conversation, thief? And I'll let you start reacting from there. Not just you, Marcel. Anyone have a problem with that?
Who else is there? Okay, wait a second. Who else is there? Please tell me.
Everyone. She walks in the middle of breakfast, sits right across from Marcel, calls her a thief, and says, "Let's talk."
Hey.
Damn, she's good.
Okay. Part of me is like, okay, having seen what's happened, just comes up behind her. Do you want to restate that statement?
She looks behind her and is like,
party starts wanting to beat you up? Because I'm pretty sure you sang that.
Don't beat up the press.
She looks
Just
behind.
giving up.
Oh, you're new. I don't know how to rephrase that.
You're new. You're new. Hello.
I can just imagine. I can just imagine this turns last like, oh fucking hello, you're new.
And then she's like, wow.
Goloma taps you on the shoulder, tells you, hey, you want to rephrase that? Cracks knuckles. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sorry.
Oh boy, another crazy.
I love. Hang on. Should I roll an intimidation check just to see how much I make her piss her pants?
Roll me a stealth check and an intimidation check, actually.
Stealth and intimidation. Okay.
Yep. I do have armored stealth, so yay.
I mean, you don't suffer the armor penalty anyways, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
By the way, your boss music phone call. The phone call was the final boss all along.
Hello? I think you fucked up.
Okay, off you start.
Awakening.
Yeah, and then I'm going to try that again, yeah.
Well, honestly, it'll be enough. So she is like, I don't know how to rephrase that. So I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, no disrespect by it, but why don't you start off by telling me about your history as a criminal?
threatening the reporter.
Just staring at her. Just staring at her the entire time.
Yeah, and
Well,
Marcel
that
just kind of
easy to
blinks.
do.
It's like, I was about to be very confused when you first said that, but now that you mentioned past, now I understand. I mean, yeah, where do I even begin? At least in the past, I was pretty much. She just kind of like.
You were one of the 4 top commanders of the spirit world. She shows you a bounty poster. I could still quite possibly turn you in for quite a high bounty.
Wow,
Do you
you think it
remember?
would?
Hold up. Do you remember what we talked about? Yes, in our last interview, Miss Apria. When I say that we can take in anyone, I say we can take in anyone,
Including
and we think we can do better.
Including the criminal nature that your organization's leadership has been trying to escape his whole childhood.
Side note. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, go
You
ahead.
think we would have seen those? Well, the person who hired her did. He didn't care.
The person who, when the person who hired her, do you think Matt would abandon this person because of her past? I've been telling you this. I'm sorry, you couldn't understand what this means. It's going you go. I told you we were going to get unsavory past people and people who were going to be redeemed. I don't think this is a.
She stands up with a bit of a flourish, waves her hand and points towards her and says, "That is exactly why we called him the Leviathan Devil. That is exactly why he has that bad reputation. And this is exactly why your group is terminal. Because all these risks you take that aren't necessary, that don't bring you anywhere but to the final lap of a race you never should have participated in."
Oh, I think it's an admiral race to run.
Marcel's just kind of like looking between everybody and just kind of like immediately stands up after that. Just like,
it's
okay.
You never said.
I don't think that.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I don't think this should be mentioned right now. I don't think any of this should be brought up at this current moment.
If not now, then when? Why must you hide from the truth?
I agree.
I'm not hiding from the truth. I'm trying to
but your
forget
timing
it.
is bad.
Oh,
I'm sorry
I
for
do not
interrupting.
care about timing when the truth needs to be out yesterday.
Because then Marcel just kind of like leans forward, watching her. Is like, and I don't care whether you want the truth now, then tomorrow, or within a millennia from now. You can tell she's kind of pissed now.
Oh, really? So you'd rather hide the ball, hide the truth? Did you even tell him when you interviewed about your past?
She like is literally just still standing there. It's like, I wouldn't have mentioned it if I were to remember it.
Don't tell this to the reporter.
I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I have enough to bury this false flag of hope you lead. She gets up, walks off, and Vaza walks out of his tent and says, "Nope, let her leave. That's what we want."
I mean, I've tried telling her it's our organization is gonna take an unsavory people, right?
Vaza walks up to you and hands you her file and is like, "No, we've known the entire time."
Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
Are we gonna do some yellow journalism ourselves? Do you want me to read this out?
Oh yeah, a reporter with a grudge. Definitely the type of person we want to threaten.
Oh my gosh. Well, I distinctly remember we had. Okay, am I supposed to read something, Matt? Do you want me to?
Oh no,
read
I
something?
don't like Vaza is going to explain it here. It's like, yeah, actually, her former ties to the spirit world is exactly why Matt hired her in the first place. Where Adriana Apria would see a reason to run away from hiring, Matt sees camaraderie in the same visceral hatred others would see for a person who, as far as they are aware, did nothing wrong.
Do we have the guy who wants to write good? Can we get him to write something positive?
Actually, he just arrived today, so I wanted her out early, and it seems like we did a good job of that.
Meanwhile, you can just see Marcel in the background, like, calming down from that. It's like, man, that was a rush.
Zeroku does a quick thumbs up.
I haven't felt that in years.
Zeroku does a quick thumbs up toward
I have been silenced.
Ringo misses his opportunity to be interviewed
The
again.
elf bard has gone from flowers, rainbow, and sunshine to
They
pissed.
took away my ability to write much needed notes.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa! Who?
What?
I didn't do anything. Did you do anything?
I didn't do anything.
I don't know. I can no longer type.
What the fuck? I didn't do anything. Let me see. What are you trying to type?
Well, I was just gonna type what happened with the reporter, but
also, can't you just give him permissions back if they've been taken away?
I didn't take any away, but let's see. I'm gonna do the link again. I'm gonna see if this works. This should work. Get out of that. Get out of the document,
well, let's not deal with this during session.
That's all right. I'll just continue. You guys continue while I resolve this.
Yes. So Vaza says, Dr. Mossgrab will be here in a bit. He expedited his travel with the teleport spell because he heard about what happened last night, and he wants to know all the details. He seems to see a better story to tell than what Miss Apria might want to.
Honestly, I would have preferred anybody else than her to tell whatever I saw.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we offered her the ability to come in and do an interview first, because we knew that we could then report to the reporter who actually has a higher honorable and has a higher past of honorable and honest reporting, that when she entered the camp, she did so in such a rude manner that, bit of a smear job on her with additional evidence, and look, I shouldn't have gone with her first. I found a new solution, and we're going strong, okay?
You want to bury her 6 feet under.
I was gonna say, she kind of perks up and says,
well, go that
she
far.
shot her shot and she missed.
Her career will definitely be 6 feet under.
Yeah, probably not. She still sells papers.
Yeah, well, she won't have one now.
Well, she never did. She's a reporter.
Precisely.
Fazo, not really sure how he's communicating wrong, but always seems to do so.
It's okay. Same thing happens to me.
Anyways, Mr. Mossgrab will be here in approximately 30 minutes, so please calm yourself down and prepare for a more enjoyable experience.
I'm gonna say that Marcel just kind of sits herself back down. It's like,
by the way, that's the sign we're taking a 15 IRL above board, so we'll be right back. Yep, thank you, Silence Company.
He fu-
No.
Yeah.
Who's he fighting?
So
Who's he fighting?
You're doing so well.
You gave him nightmares. What did you expect?
I did give him
severe nightmares.
I know.
He has like severe trauma responses.
Well, I'm aware they don't necessarily have to use lethal damage. They might have the ability to hold back.
Yeah.
But you did say you'd start attacking people. So you are getting a surprise round, but I need everyone to get on this board around this spot right here. And I need initiatives, because someone decided to pick a fight with the entire rest of the party.
You know, we're not gonna kill Saki. We're just gonna use our nice fist to do some arm wrestling against him, okay?
I will just cast a fireball. Everything will be fine.
I have a question.
Yes?
Do you have... Yes, you do. Can I use this as a temporary character token? Let's find out.
So I'm
Why
sorry,
do I-
where are we playing
Why do
everybody?
No, I cannot. Fuck. Okay. Can I just get a random generic NPC then? Just a generic NPC drop for now or
Put me on
something?
the map wherever I would be. And keep in mind, my character doesn't sleep much. So
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
probably
You
already
can,
be
you
up.
can use the old chi.
Oh, no. This was last night, because Will said, when he wakes up, he's going to attack everyone.
No, I'm not even
He
fully healed
probably
yet.
would immediately be raging.
I'm not even
Yes.
fully healed yet. No.
Because nightmares.
So,
And meanwhile, Loma is just like...
Already be? Probably
It's like
be
paranoia
over here or something.
Let me see. What happens if I were to cast a fear spell on someone who just woke up from a nightmare?
why would you cast out on a barbarian?
I have advantage. I literally,
Good question.
I get bonuses to fear saves.
Maybe I should.
So,
So
Matt,
that generic NPC token with your health and your AC is you.
Oh,
There
so
he
you
is.
just reused my my Chi token, or
No, nobody. No.
because somehow Chi's still on the thing. There you go. Okay,
The
That's how I
literal
get to go back
Facebook
to being
profile
live.
without a picture.
yes, got it.
Initiative.
Have something next time, and yes.
So where is my token? Oh, it's way the hell over there.
Yep, you can just drag a new one on.
Holy crap! Doing that once in a row.
That is not healed currently, despite the fact that it should be. Well, I have the ability to move it.
Okay.
Is about where I'd be.
I mean, that makes sense for him rolling that one initiative, honestly.
Yeah, but you get a surprise
Me?
round, so...
Oh.
God, those truly are the eyes of a killer.
Yes.
Who? Me?
Oh, the monkey.
Okay, so are we going
Oh.
back live in a second?
We are
Yeah.
live because you said
Sorry,
something
gang.
like, okay, we gotta do something. And new rat folk, feel free to drop yourself.
Yes, drop yourself
Oh,
dead,
not
please.
so.
So
As you can
as
tell,
he's about to
these
start,
guys-
as he's about to start becoming awake, he's like, "No, I'm not a dog toy. Not a dog toy. No." And then throws an axe at somebody. I'm just gonna roll a dice to decide who.
Who? Patty cake.
Oh my
one, two.
God.
Okay, it's gonna
Who
be
does
one of
that?
these four.
One of the ones in the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna roll D4.
One.
Okay,
two,
it was
three.
whoever is right here.
That's me. Sure.
Hey, that's probably for the best because they have full plate. Half plate.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter.
Order plate.
I'm not leveled up enough to get full plate, am I?
Well, it doesn't really matter because you have deck, so yeah. What is your
Deck.
AC?
So that's right.
One moment.
I'm back.
Oh, that hits.
That's a 24. My AC is 24.
Oh, your AC is 20. Oh, it hasn't been leveled up, that token. So, okay. Yep,
Oh.
that's a miss. Missed by one.
Okay.
Wait,
Do I want to?
Okay, that's is the end of his surprise round.
Well,
Yes.
Oh, yes. We're doing a thing. You want to come in here, Doth?
Yeah, because the
Okay.
barbarian decides wake up, attack everyone.
You know, just will.
No, this isn't an actual fight, good, because he's gonna poison him probably if this is an actual fight.
I mean, he is using lethal damage.
Yeah, understood.
Just will.
Oh, this is not gonna go well for you.
Who's next in the queue?
No, it's not.
Especially
Marcel,
with the new character in the party.
You can buff everyone.
Yes.
Do I roll?
I know it's not gonna go well.
Please roll initiative. Raul and
I did.
Ringo, which one of you wants to go next? Also, put yourself on the board. Marcel, you might want to make that performance check.
I just switched out. Hold on.
There we go. How do you
It's
like
been like
this
2 weeks and
little,
I'm already out of it. Hold on.
So when everybody can literally just force him to the ground.
Are we going to be going out to kill the barbarian, or
that is a decision each of you can make on your own. However, I will say that Vazo is now officially sick of his shit.
Let's try not to kill our guy here.
I don't
please.
have any non-lethal weapons. I'm an assassin.
You're gonna have to use your hand.
Do I re-roll my performance by the way?
We're not.
You don't have. First of all, you can't afford to use your hands. No, you're good. That'll make it last for 3 turns. You guys really can't afford to. That's a barbarian raging. Either you all fall or he falls. You guys sort of got to go hard.
Okay, fine.
I mean, you could just force him to the ground.
No,
he's going to fall.
You are
in a very
going
literal sense when it's my turn. I have a scythe. I'm in a triple.
Okay.
By the way, you
Look,
can move closer,
Will.
Lewis.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be at point blank. You
Okay.
can throw fireballs here.
Where is the?
Fair enough.
So,
Fair
which
enough.
one of you is next, Raul or Ringo?
Who's Raw? Oh, Raw.
Raul is Doth's character.
Let the new guy go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Raul. Oh wait, no, Marcel. That's 2 action. That's 1 action there. You have 2 actions left. What else are you doing?
Actually, wasn't I gonna do like the Inspire Courage thing?
Right. That's actually Inspire. That's 2 actions. You have 1 action left. What are you doing?
All right, let me go do this thing quick. If I can find shit, here it is. Yoink.
3 turns. Remember your +1 to attack, +1 to damage.
Oh boy.
Are we killing the sock monkey today or what?
That depends upon how you down him.
We can down him without killing him, please.
How much health you got, Will?
A lot. Actually, I'm not entirely sure you can down him without sending him into dying. Is the problem.
So we're
We'll find a
fighting
way.
something
We'll find
currently.
I think you're down with non-lethal still.
I'm
down
not
with
entirely
non-lethal.
sure about that.
Wait,
You're a barbarian, you have a lot of health, and you are using lethal force.
Well, we can bring it back via like lay on hands and our healing.
Yes, you can.
Maybe. That depends if we're gonna go that
So
route with me.
are we fighting something right now?
Yes, you're
What-
fighting
we are
the party
fighting.
member that woke up and started attacking everyone. Also, Marcel, for
Oh, jeez,
context on
okay.
your end of things, that was the person Trap Trick knocked out with a spell.
Oh
Wait, I
boy.
have to
He didn't
see
threaten
what
to
he's
kill
done.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
God, what would be appropriate here?
You have a gun.
You know, I was thinking about it. It's like, would that be appropriate, or would something less pew pew?
He's a barbarian. I think
fight
he
with
can take
poison.
it.
This is
I'll
not
do
going
it.
to go. This
Here we
is
go.
not going to go too well.
I don't
Anyways,
think
I
that's
started
a hit.
blasting.
Anyways, I started blasting.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with
hold on.
me.
Who are melee guys actually? Just gotta...
I am, except I specialize almost entirely in killing you and making sure you don't come back from the dead.
Okay, I'll work with you then. All right.
So, Marcel,
same,
that misses.
Same here, except for, you know...
Raul, you are given permission
have-
to go ahead of Ringo.
We have a hero point in case. And if a hero point, his rage will end if he's downed.
Hunt Prey, action 1.
Yeah, and you know how that is. I'm just making sure I have the right training, because I think I forgot to put the training into my thing, so I'm just doing that
Also,
before
I'm
I use
using
my only
the-
weapon, which are
I'm using
I've got-
the Coliseum semifinal music. If you're interested in listening to the battle bop.
might be next time. I just gotta make sure I
Damn,
have the
son.
right training
Okay.
with
I
my
never actually
daggers of
got
venom.
through Coliseum.
You designate a single creature as your prey.
I just reload. Yeah, I just reloaded for some.
Oh yeah,
stupid
right. I
reason.
rolled the wrong.
Right.
Freaking attack. It would have -2 to hit, -1 to hit because freaking that was a ranged one.
It's
Unfortunately, I
fine.
can no longer hear the music
Yeah.
or whatever.
Poison weapon. Oh dear.
I mean, he's a construct.
Okay.
Are you?
Okay.
Are you immune to
Yes.
poison, Will?
No.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, rip.
I don't know why I don't get to be, but yeah.
Probably because it'd be a little busted. So, Ral, what's your final action?
Middle, yeah.
I might just leave a free action just to see what happens because I do not want to do.
I think I might get bonuses to saves though.
I don't think he wants to deal with this.
Oh, did you attack?
I also think
No.
you need to
I'm
change
just
your
showing. I'm
macro.
not within there. I just wanted to see what it does.
Okay.
Honestly.
I think your macro might be wrong. So, Ringo, it's your
Might be.
turn.
Hey Keith, do you want to flank him? We can do that. Keith?
So,
Oh, I just
And
yeah,
my
but
macro
Keith's-
definitely is
Keith's-
wrong.
Keith's
with that,
using
or-
a fireball. He can get him
Alright.
alone with that fireball.
You can. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I get +1 to saves against poison.
Oh, that's useful.
I get
So
+1
how
to a
many-
lot of different saves, actually.
So I need you to make a reflex save, Will.
Oh dear.
I'm an expert.
So you take 10 points of fire damage plus 2 weakness.
+2. Yeah, +2.
where we can both move.
Yeah, no, those rolls were both wrong. I don't have my expert ranking
Already-
in all my weapons yet. Hold on.
At the same time to bring Beerby up, and I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. That'll be an... Wait. Are you... Is BRB trained in athletics?
No idea. Don't we share the same seat?
Yes.
You want to go?
Well,
can
you
move
have
one
the same
more?
trainings, and I don't think you're trained in athletics, so...
Can you-
You
well,
might just
can
have
you
to
do-
hit him with BRB.
Can you move one more square upwards there, Keith?
I have a yeah. I can give me a second. I have a 4 athletics, sir. I think I know what I'm doing.
Wait, I just realized I didn't do. I didn't
Me
do
over
an
here with
did I?
bloody
Shit, he
13.
does!
He does. He got it. He got
Oh my
it.
god, a natural
He
20.
put him in a full Nelson!
Oh, no.
I forgot. I had a free action. Would I be able to move up to him and like flank him?
You... I mean, you
Yeah,
can.
You
Yeah.
used the actions? I thought you used the actions.
He left an
do that.
action free.
Oh,
But
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
useless over there. Yeah.
You can totally flank him if you go to the other side of it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You would be hit by the
And,
fire.
keep in
I
mind
think
that
that's
that
all 3
20
actions for
barely
Ringo and
succeeds,
Robin.
by the way.
Zoroku.
All right. Let's see. What can I do? I can't do any AoEs. I don't want to attack them. I could do magic missile. You know what? We got a barbarian. Let's do some slow.
So yeah, just keep in mind, I get a +1 to saving
Fortitude
throws against
save will...
death,
We
disease,
can
poison.
probably win this.
Yeah, oh,
Fortitude
absolutely.
Save will. Fortitude save will. Well, you should be able to win this.
Yes. Only a success. That means he's only slowed for a round. Okay.
Wait, do I
Alright.
get +1 to this?
No.
Why plus
Why
one?
would you?
Is
out
it
of curiosity?
paralyzed?
No,
Is it
it's
paralyzed?
No,
It's slow.
Okay,
Oh.
never mind.
It's slow,
Yeah,
not
okay.
paralyzed. Difference.
It's not necromancy. Also,
Why would it be
B should be up in the order. Mirror B theme now, for everyone who's wondering.
Ah, yes.
I'll
Perfect.
place
Good
I think I
theme.
can place myself right here, right? I think that's
Also,
okay.
I have not added in... Apparently, I don't have your initiative. What did you roll, Reeve?
24.
44.
24, so Reeve's up after Zoroku.
I thought you said 44. My bad.
Hey, Zoroku,
Anyway.
you might be able to provide a flank for Reeve if you head up past the
Yeah.
rat.
Let's see. Reeve is. Where is Reeve?
Reeve is currently sitting back there waiting for a moment to come in and strike.
That's
That far away?
okay. Do you want me to? How does Reeve want me to go? Does he want me to go behind him or?
Probably
like
better
here?
than
Behind works. Behind and to the side is to the best.
Yeah,
Like
here, right?
right here would be absolutely the best place you could move to if you're within attacking range there.
Well, you.
I don't know if you can see where I'm clicking, but it's diagonally
know,
top
but
left.
I can see it, but isn't that? Don't you want to go?
No,
here?
Lewis.
I'm
this
moving here.
Lewis, this is the person.
Wait, this is him?
Yeah, we're
This
not
is
attacking. We're attacking Sock Monkey.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go I'm gonna go here so you can go to the other square.
I guess you're
Okay?
Yeah, I'll move here when it's my turn. That should be within my
Okay.
movement range.
Yeah, I'm gonna yeah.
Has
You're
no
good,
one-
you're good,
has
Reeve.
no one taken advantage of the fact that I nat 20 Nelson'd him?
Yes.
Technically, he's already flat-footed for everyone involved, but flanking him just adds salt to the
Oh, he's
wound.
flat-footed. I'll be able to start backstabbing him.
Don't worry, we still have a lot more. We have a lot more people against him, Keith. You're good. You can still grapple him.
Well, he's still grappling him.
Yeah, you're still grappling him.
So, Zeroku, what else are you doing on your turn?
I did a move and I did a 2-move slow.
Oh,
can-
right. So,
Yeah, that's-
Reeve.
So this
I
is
like
30 feet, and moving through an ally isn't difficult terrain.
No, moving through an ally doesn't do anything to you as long as they're willing to let you move past, and I'm sure they are.
He's gonna let you move past.
I like
30
to
feet.
imagine that
So
Beardy-
scythes have a lovely function to their attack.
Yeah, deadly.
I'm gonna trip him and knock him on his ass.
There we
He's
go.
already grappled, so...
Grappled,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't.
I don't care. I'm knocking him off his leg so that he loses his footing too.
He's
I have 4 legs, though.
Hey, I will let you roll with advantage if Beery wants to also fall down with him.
well, to point out
Yeah,
that what I'm
fucking
currently-
tackle him and put him in a submission hold. I'll
Everyone's
knock
just
him on his
restraining
ass.
him. Everyone's just restraining
So
him.
this not only constitutes an attack roll, but I also need to make athletics to trip.
Not only is he flat-footed because of the flank, he's also going to be knocked on his butt, and he's going to be slowed all at once. All the status effects.
Yes. Like
all
if
the-
you manage to just immobilize him for 10 turns, he'll stop. His rage will end.
Here's my attack roll.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong version of that.
We're trying to get you not to attack us, buddy.
I am almost
Yeah,
certain
you
that
are
that's a hit.
tripping him
Yeah, that's fair.
critically.
Let's
Here
go.
is my athletics for the roll for tripping him.
Oh, that first
That's a
one's
fail.
That's the DC for reflex.
Will, you are grappled. You are
Yeah,
technically
true.
what would be considered helpless to a trip check, and if
Fair
the
enough.
dragon wants to assist and fall over with you, that'll be enough.
Yeah,
Well-
that'd definitely be enough.
And then, so you're doing an attack roll on the scythe. Oh, are
All
you
right,
tripping him
then.
after the attack?
I'm tripping him with the scythe as the attack by sweeping his legs.
Okay. So
What are you trying to say, Keats?
you have the actions to
The
do
scythe
that.
has that as a
So
built-in function. If you look at it, it has
Yeah.
trip as part of its attack.
Yes,
statement
you
along with
get
dead
you
leg.
get to add your weapon rune bonus to tripping somebody.
so what? So it's not plus greater trip. Greater trip is what lets you do it for free.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you have to
So-
just roll athletics.
Which you did. You have the actions to do it
Yeah.
either way you go about it, so it's fine. So that is
Yeah.
17 points of slashing damage. Plus, what is your AC? You're grappled and... yeah, so what is your AC, Will?
AC is 22, I think, because
So
rage.
22 plus being flat-footed.
Yeah, like 4 DC for trip. That's what you're going against, right?
I think, but regardless, Will, I'm saying
Yeah.
there are extra circumstances
Yeah, no, he's
involved.
tripped. He's tripped.
So-
Yeah.
Also, with the trip and like the grab and everything, that's a crit. It's not.
Yeah, okay.
You can't technically be double flat-footed, but technically, Will, if Bjerby had more turns, he could have hog-tied you. That's how ridiculous critical successes on grabs are. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you might as well hog tie me.
Well,
And do I have
mean,
another action?
yeah. I think.
What do I roll to tie him up? My character has rope. Is
Well,
that
you can
another
still-
athletics check?
He would still be raging. You'd want to knock him out first. Actually, wait,
Okay,
no. One action to move, one action to trip plus attack. So yeah, that's 3. So someone else can take the advantage.
Yeah, so right now he's
And then
tripped.
Buzz was on the initiative, and I don't know what happened to him, but he's next.
Oh wait, you're saying that I still have an action.
Oh,
up,
my
right?
bad.
No,
I accidentally deleted the-
I miscounted because it's an action to move, and the scythe does technically take an extra action to trip. Even if so that would be the case even if it was plus greater trip. It's not. It's
Okay.
an extra action regardless.
Yeah, can you put me underneath?
So it actually got attacked by the scythe?
You got hit in the legs and
Yes.
knocked on your
Okay.
ass.
And you
Okay,
took
so I
that
actually
damage.
took damage.
Yes.
I took
the
damage,
44
crit damage.
plus the 44.
Okay.
Wait, I just smacked him for 44 with my scythe? God, I
Yes.
overtuned this character.
Yeah. So in scythe damage. That's just how hard they hit.
So Buzz.
Cybers.
You have been. I'm just going to tell you this, Buzz. That doll is responsible for you having to start work as an HR tomorrow. So just keep that in mind.
Oh,
Okay,
he's
I'm
gonna be so angry.
Thing shot.
Okay. I think that'll
Then I'm
hit.
gonna. Yep. Then I'm gonna cyburst.
But he's the reason why no one else is the reason for the HR department? Okay.
Yeah, no, he has literally
That
spouted
hits.
nothing but racist blurbs at people his entire
That is
time here.
That is
Babe.
true.
Gonna do a sting shot and then 2 cybursts at him.
Okay, what is he rolling to save, or does he get a save?
Basic reflex.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't think he gets
I
one of
penal-
those anyways.
Yeah, I don't think I get one of those.
So roll the damage
Yeah,
on that when
that's,
you get a
let's see.
second. You're
2d4? Nope. 3d4. Nope. 2d4.
so new
No,
guy.
it is 3d4. My bad.
New guy. Your turn.
Oops.
How much?
Sorry.
Okay.
So 8 and then 7.
Okay.
And then the 2 from the sting shot.
It was this moment that little buddy realized things were not going as planned.
He
Yeah.
didn't have a plan.
He didn't have a plan. As I step over here within 10 feet and utilize my funge that I had to do stuff with real quick.
Oh wait,
I
well
forgot.
what is your current
need
level of
one for-
health?
Right, I forgot to remove the temporary hit points. So it's actually I think it's 27 health.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, he's fine. Like I said, he'll take him out.
It's fine. It's fine. Immediately
It's
die.
fine.
I smack him here in about 2 seconds here.
We're about to just keep on smacking your face, little
Oh,
soft.
by the way, do you want to know why hunters are so stupid?
Why?
In just a
One-
second, why
one
don't you
action
throw
to
your
move.
daggers?
Why don't I go pop for
Yeah, throw your daggers.
pop?
Okay.
Second attack roll.
Yeah, second attack roll. I just need to double check. To each shot normally, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, and
No, no.
4.
No, 100
Right?
shots just 2 at the moment, isn't it? You
Yeah,
can't do more
I-
than
100
one
shots
hunted
two.
shot before per turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
a
can only do-
flourish. It's a flourish. You can
okay.
only do
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So the first 2 hit, and the third
Yeah.
attack will miss.
Okay.
So 7, 9, that is.
He's at 11.
And little buddy, it
Oh,
is your turn. You are
Well,
raging.
here's the thing. I also didn't roll the because the
Oh, sneak attack damage.
flat-footed.
Yeah. Roll
Yeah,
your sneak attack
yeah.
damage.
No, unfortunately, I was setting up the rolled or the ranged sneak attack one. So sorry about that. 'cause I did-
Apparently, your character pops up to burn my dread. I will remember this.
Let's see. I need to. Where is
It's
there's the dice
2d6
roller.
per.
Yeah, Yeah, it's 2d. Is it 2d6? I thought it was only
So
1d6.
he is
'cause I-
downed.
Yeah.
Down.
So
Poof.
But he is downed. Don't you have a hero point, Will?
Yeah, I do.
You're raging.
Is
yeah,
he
but
still raging?
somebody would be able to hog tie him at that point.
He's still
Yes, but
raging.
you're raging.
Is he
And
still
you have a
raging?
hero point for defiance.
Matt, does raging
Okay.
count if you are currently down?
Oh no, it does
But
not.
no, I'm not.
That is
no,
a good point.
raging ends. Yeah, raging ends.
ends. The real
Yeah.
question though is, what are you guys going to do with him?
I say we let him go.
What?
How so?
Because he's our cute little buddy, and he's better than the homeless man.
Oh.
The homeless man
it is
hasn't attacked everyone. He's just attacked you.
Yeah, well,
Having the homeless man and Sock attack each other.
Saki only attacked one person.
Technically, Saki only had the ability to attack one person.
Yes.
Also, Zoroku, he just attacked you for no reason as far as you're aware.
Who?
Also, he threatened you several times before he did that.
I
boy.
need to know something. Is this
I'm
a
not
thing
gonna
that
kill him,
commonly
I'm
happens
gonna
with
kill
him? Is this a thing that commonly happens with him?
Actually, that's the only time he's actually attacks one of the
Who is
party
it?
members.
Wait, how much damage did he do?
Vazo would say in the middle of all this, technically he's been threatening everyone.
How many? Okay, Vaso, come on, buddy. You're supposed to be the leader. Anyway,
I gotta be real
How
with you,
many
man.
times-
The people like this turn on us.
how many? He already signed the
We-
papers. How many times? Damage,
You're
How
right.
much damage did you
We
do
will
against me, Zero?
court-martial him. We'll find the truth in a court-martial.
I'm not getting
How much
rid of
damage did
him.
you do against me, Matt?
He didn't hit
None,
you.
He missed.
Oh, okay, all good.
Like, Vazo isn't necessarily
striked
going to
you.
throw him out, but he's sending him back to Andrin for a court-martial.
That's sending him out.
I am all for killing him. Like
Let's make another
I'm-
character.
I'm not going
Regardless,
to kill him,
yes,
but
you're
I'm
gonna have to make
all.
yet another character.
That's not- no,
At
we're not
least
gonna-
for the
we're not gonna-
meanwhile, you have to make another
You guys
character,
are all.
yes.
You guys don't. You guys
Okay.
don't see potential, okay?
Oh, no.
You've done racial statements against
I'm
me.
all for this, but I need
Zoroku-
to.
Zoroku is the guy that sees the good in everyone, okay? So he's not gonna.
How
He's
young
not
is
gonna do
Zoroku? Zoroku's young, right?
Well, I will say the court-martial wouldn't end with his death, but, prison sentence, if it
I
really
get ya.
is his fault.
Listen,
Oh, no,
But
no, no, no,
Vazo
no.
doesn't-
No, like he literally just woke up from a nightmare induced by dreams.
Again,
try not
we all have
that
too
nightmare.
hard.
again.
And he
all have-
panic raged.
Oh, I know. What I'm saying, Will, though, is, like, before that point, let me just lay out why Vazo is doing this. He
Oh,
has
God.
some context, but he doesn't know the spell Nightmare himself, so he doesn't recognize it.
So
All he
I
saw
asked-
is you got knocked out, and then you've been threatening people in the party. I know it's been as a joke, but at the same time, still threatening people in the party. So Vazo
He
is
didn't
playing
threaten
it.
people in the party. He threatened a bunch of random people.
You actually
So-
did threaten to attack Vazo and Zoroku.
Hold on a sec. Is this?
Hey!
Is
Yes.
this? Did we all have this nightmare? Did we
No,
all
just
have this?
No.
him.
Only
So,
him.
like,
Just-
Vazo is
That's
giving
why
him the
no one
benefit
else-
of the doubt, sending him to a place where they can use better
Yeah.
magic to find out what happened, and then letting a jury
Yeah.
of his peers in the project decide what happens.
Of his peers? How the fuck are we gonna find Galoma sock monkeys?
Well, first of all, his peers in the project, his fellow mercenaries.
Oh,
I'm trying to come at this for a thing. Is he known for having PTSD or something?
Nope.
yes,
No-
sort of. Not currently. No.
No, he is not known currently to have PTSD. So,
Does he have PTSD? Absolutely.
But he
Would
is
this
not
be
known for it.
something? Would this be something what would I roll to pick up on this just to get that? Because I'm still on edge and I kind of want to kill him,
Perception?
but I'm perception. Think of something to make him so he doesn't have to be immediately court-martialed.
The
I might try to
problem
pick up
is,
on that. Oh.
even if that's the case, Vazo is sending him off.
Okay.
He votes against sending him off. What a bold vote. So does I. We
It's
can work.
temporary. It's not actually going to lead to his death, but at the same time, Vazo is a little wary because of everything going on.
Okay. Do you think he's alright if he comes back once his court martial is over? And he
Yeah,
gets
it probably will
okay.
end with Kruth coming out, but at the same time,
By that point, will have created another character. So what happens to that one?
It dies again.
So either way, this is kind of something's going away.
Now you're understanding how this campaign works.
Bingo.
Ah,
Let's just say one thing: if the sock monkey attacked me, your character would be dead.
Wow,
okay.
I thought you were brought in to
I mean,
help
I
our
would
image, not destroy
Yeah,
it.
oh yeah, it would be to help Image, and having a racist sock monkey that is attacking
Yeah,
our
but you
party
don't-
members.
but you
there
don't
are
kill
additional
them.
charges rather than just attacking people.
Yeah,
Listen,
no.
listen,
Like I
you
said,
got-
there's an entire file of HR claims. He's also being court-martialed for.
I mean,
There's certain things, like, I just met this group and we've already have one going crazy. My character is a very old Dampier.
I do not give. I am not going to take your shit kind of person.
Keep in mind, I was physically assaulted by another member of this party, and I saved his life immediately afterwards.
Wait, who was it? Sorry?
That is true.
Like, I have to get the hang of this. Like, I'm used to being mediator, but it's usually not with too high chaos shit like this. My character is chaotic neutral. They despise authority in every way.
So like,
like freaking Saki.
You're the one that told me to save him. So like, attacking a party member isn't necessarily.
We're just
I mean, you
attacking him for
you
now.
didn't hear him talking about dogs.
Let's hope that. Well, okay. Can we make this an expedited, Matt? Can we make this an expedited court martial?
Yes.
Or does it have to take time, like a week or something?
Well,
Because
it
if
won't be
you have to
done
make
this session.
all right,
Yeah.
all right, we can do that. All right, everything clear? We're not killing him. We're gonna send him off to court martial.
So we're gonna kill the Redeemer Priest instead. We'll a worthy sacrifice.
What?
Well, I mean, here's the real thing.
Matt,
What?
got a question. What is Vazo's passive perception?
How's perception of what?
Passive perception.
Yeah, just passive perception.
Is that
I'm
a
telling
thing in
you,
this
Passive
game?
perception is a
Yeah.
thing. It's called perception DC, and you
Yeah.
would actually need to roll like a 19 or an 18 to hide something from him. Why?
Cool. Just wondering, because assuming that Vazo knows at least something about Gloma, he can clearly tell. Just this incident alone, he is very not okay now. It's like, okay, good. I was just hiding in a corner, doing all right, and now it's like, oh god, people are actively out to kill me now.
Yeah, that is fair. It is his first day.
Yeah,
yeah.
first day, and people are.
There's
trying to
also
kill
a
me.
point. There's also a point where
Sorry.
like there is also a point where
No.
a character has crossed the line enough that the project would cut ties, and unfortunately, like whether it be racist tirade to Zeroku, racist tirade to Vazo, the attacking your party members, like the thing is, the hobo didn't quite get to that point, and I'm at that point with.
We can fix him.
Wait,
We can fix him.
he openly attacked me.
Yes, and he was insane.
And
But that was one offense. We are at 3 strikes, buddy.
Damn,
This is-
3 strikes and you're out.
those are misdemeanors. This is a felony.
We'll give him one handout on this. I know, I'll be more than
anyways.
happy to arbiter this out later.
But
so
regardless, yeah, no, Vazo knows that the new guy, who doesn't remember who he is
Okay,
or anything,
that-
is currently
so-
basically having an internal panic attack.
Right. So that's sort of like the MO of this character. So that's sort of why Vazo is doing something that he feels is necessary because there is just too much conflict. And like the new guy's panicking, just woke up and attacked everyone. At the very least,
Yeah,
Vazo
yeah,
is going to have him
understand.
reassigned because
understand
Vazo
that
does not
Vazo-
personally trust him at this point.
Yeah, we understand that. You just gotta. Let's try not to kill him. That's all,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Whose turn is it now?
I mean, the combat's over. Saki is being
Oh,
shipped off to Andrin for
Okay.
a court-martial.
Learning experience for Will's character.
Let's hope that he gets back as fast as possible. Let's go.
Oh, I hope he does too.
Well,
Listen,
let me just.
So
Let's
Dilemma's
see.
freaking out in the
Will,
corner.
high or low?
Will.
Well, did he check out because he thought his character was dead?
Potentially, I don't know.
Understand. We'll have a good day.
What was his character's name again?
It's a
The
sock
Saki.
monkey. I love the sock monkey. It's cool. I don't
So,
want to get rid of
Will,
it
high
yet.
or low?
Well,
Okay. I'll pick
You'll
high.
get 12 chances at this, by the way.
12 chances.
Okay.
That is high. You best if you get a majority of 12, you'll be fine. High or low?
Oh,
High.
we have to do this some more. Oh no.
Okay.
Damn it.
High or low?
High.
Okay.
That is low.
Rick.
High or low?
1 of 2. Sorry, 1 of 3. 1 to 2.
Low. Gonna be high shit. God.
Natural 100.
Natural
High or low, Will?
100. Holy crap.
So yeah,
We're
High.
still.
Fuck.
Oh,
okay.
low?
So
no.
he has 2 more chances before he hits the halfway point, and 1 more is gone.
Yep.
Low.
Ow.
High or
Oh
low?
God.
It's 5-1 now.
High. Let's go. Come on. I swear this AI is cheating.
Well, I
Which
openly
one did
rolled
you-
them. You are gonna be
Yep.
reassigned, not kicked out. We'll use this later.
The sock monkey is
Okay.
an interesting character. We should use it for like an evil campaign. Seriously.
Yeah, that would have
He's
worked a
not
lot
evil
better.
I know
character.
he's not evil, but he seems stupid as hell. Like he just follow orders blindly.
He's just a
Is that
racist
wrong?
sock puppet.
He's chaotic neutral.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
I
That's as
actually
good
feel
as
the
evil
need
as it'll
to-
get.
Yeah, I actually have a
I was
feeling
actually
of
gonna
calling
give him a
bullshit on
character
that
arc,
alignment.
damn it.
Yeah, honestly, Will, you literally, you've done a lot of bad crap. Like, not necessarily evil, but like, every character you've interacted with this character has, like, especially NPCs, have walked away pretty insulted.
So what we should do with this?
But he was
Will,
nice to freaking what's the character's name?
Marcel.
Shit. Marcel.
I mean, I didn't.
Tell you what. Let's
It looks like Saki is the different kind of chaotic
I was
neutral.
actually
It's-
gonna give him a character arc after this.
You
He's
know
the
what'd be
chaotic
really-
nuisance.
You know, it'd be really cool with this if we did an evil campaign. Have Saki be the bad guy of the evil campaign, like the obligatory good guy in that group. Use that character moment and shit.
And
Like
I,
they have a betrayal arc, but we're
he's a
not
fuck-
burning down the orphanage. We're
He's a-
saving all of the money.
Yeah. He's a sock monkey with PTSD, okay? He had to survive in the jungles. Getting eaten by random things.
Like I
People tried to burn him, and then the thing that awakened him was him getting attacked by a dog and treated like a chew toy. Poor guy.
I've got an idea.
Which-
Oh.
So
again,
he's now he's going to see the project shrink.
yes. Like, he needs help.
He needs mental health. Okay.
You can
The
send him back
barbarian
to
is
the-
going to counseling.
You can send him back through us as a part of the counseling.
No.
Maybe after a bit. I think
Look,
having him back
look,
is
Chi is gone, and she was probably the only one who would have been able to actually do like counseling.
You know what?
So-
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I might put my little rat folk on a limb here. My character's used to mediating things. I can be responsible for him.
The problem
I know.
is that he needs like a trained psychologist, and those are back in Andrin.
Yeah.
Look,
That's
dude,
the
I'm
issue.
the most charming person here. If anyone can fix him, I can. We can turn him into a real family man. You know? functioning
Please
member
do it,
of
Matt. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do what? Do what?
Do it.
I think, regardless, we're at a stopping point for the night.
Yes.
I like this. I like this.
Don't. You're gonna make me. Do I have to make a new character, Matt?
So,
Because I'm planning to make a character for my sister soon.
I would recommend that, yes. Because you need to think for a second about how to approach this next time he comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna come back though.
Because, he'll come back. Like, I never will actually, like, kick out a character in Will's like this for the longest time, because Syl had a very similar experience with the party one time, and then worked better in a different situation once he rethought things. It's not a matter of this character is at a point where it's a problem. It's just he needs to take a second and reapproach how he'd go about this when it comes back.
Not only that, but it's like, hey, this is what happened after
like I
he
said,
got out.
I made this character like after like a day because in between sessions, so I didn't really think about what I was going to make with him.
I 100% know that, Will, which is why I'm saying take some time, think about it. And since you are, here's something you could do. Since you said you're gonna, well, I still need to have that vibe check with your sister. But long story short, you said you were going to help her make a character. Why don't you make something to help more easily implement it for a while?
You can get rid of the racist sock monkey.
My sister might be going with a liberator horse, paladin, yada yada.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
But we'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We actually had a viewer. I'm not sure who that was. He's still here. See you next week, viewer. Goodbye.